And we're live. Hello everyone, Epic Steve here. Running Yummy Cookie, Chocolate Chip. Yo, welcome to tonight's podcast, season episode 24.
Yes, episode 24.
23, I uploaded on the channel. I was not on it because I was going through things. But I am back full force. Let's get these intros.
Also, this is our 50th episode. This is our 50th total episode.
Master Meno, let's go.
This is Master Menos of Absolute Destiny Whatever. How have you guys been today? Me, I'm doing fine, although I just stepped into battle. Don't worry, I'll deal with it.
Okay.
Suko, Duko, Puko, Shuko.
Hello everyone, Suko here. Hope you're having a great night. Tonight's podcast is, we hope you enjoy tonight's show. And we have some very sad news. What is that?
San Diego.
Hi, this is your favorite Hispanic Nicole San Diego. Hi, and of course, probably towards the end of the video, I kind of got some news for you guys. Y'all already know the situation because I talked to y'all earlier before we started. But y'all, and of course, if you hear music in the background, that's my Spotify on my Echo Dot. So, and of course, any music you hear, it is not copyrighted by us.
Okay. SUPRASTARDC.
SUPRASTARDC here, and yeah, let's go.
So, everyone, first of all, we're gonna have a moment of silence for
Renee Troy.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he passed earlier this week. So yeah, let's do a moment of silence, everyone. Now. Okay. So I said
don't forget to press F in the chat.
Who is he?
You was mini in the
Oh, I love that movie.
Yeah.
Don't we all?
Lovable mini.
I'm starting to get older now. So next thing you're gonna see me with gray hair now.
Yeah, man, DC getting really old, man.
Yeah.
He's almost 40.
Call me Pops DC. I'm going to be in my wheelchair. You rotten kids better get off my fucking lawn, you kids.
DC, did you take the pills?
I don't need no dang pills.
What? What you say?
You youngsters always whispering.
Y'all be whispering too much. God damn, I need to take my pills. Nurse? Oh, hi, nurse.
You just said you didn't have pills.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Midnight podcast, no support pill popping
We don't support that white powder either.
Nah, we don't support.
Topic.
The only drug tonight's podcast supports is caffeine.
I'm still confused why older people think cough drops are candies for little kids. Here's a piece of candy. This is a cough drop.
It's not even different.
What is that? Whatever happened to Ben?
Whatever happened to Robot Jones?
Yeah. No idea on both.
Okay. So we got that out the way. First we're gonna go to YouTube News, and then we're gonna go to our sponsors. Isn't that right?
Is it back?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yo, man, DC's like Johnny Bravo. Yeah, whatever.
Oh yeah.
Ah, man, I'm old. Johnny Bravo ended so long ago. He showing my
You need
age.
to. You need to take my cane.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but hey, I'm gonna loan you one.
Thank you, see. Dang, someone eating their mic. Pause.
Yeah. Either that or they're on something somewhere.
Once again,
I thought-
work.
Yeah, I thought one of y'all shut that off.
Anyway.
Anyway, Nicole wants to say something.
Ugh. Getting old, y'all. Getting old.
Yeah, we all can know. You know, it's, I was with my nephew last week, and you know he was just running around for a good time. I was getting tired. I was like, gosh, dang it. I'm old.
I'm like little kid. Can you sit down for a second?
My joints are speaking to me. They're starting to speak to me.
Good, Nicole.
I'm good. I'm good.
Is Romeo there with you?
You kind of,
I'm finally out of battle.
I'm pretty much home alone, so kind of roaming around. So.
Oh.
And your father.
Don't make me get burgers.
Alright, back to
But yeah,
back to
why are
PlayStation.
people see this? Is what happens every time I start a podcast. People DM me.
Yeesh.
Let me see. Let me see if this one's working. I'm not showing them this time. I'm not. I think last podcast ago, I accidentally showed one of the DMs. That was funny.
Red Bull New Peach Edition.
So what you're saying is your
I'm wondering if they can made in Georgia somewhere.
So what? So y'all heard it here
Probably.
first, folks. Zuko said it's his fault.
I didn't say anything. I take responsibility for nothing.
You hear about that?
We got you on recording now.
What?
What you said? What you said, Epic? We're on the clock. We need to start getting with these topics. Yeah.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah. Let's get to it.
We're on the clock.
We seriously should.
Yeah. Sorry. Good cookie, but a good to your topic. Also, Zuko. Pause.
Wait. Did we do our sponsors already or not? Or
No, we're gonna do YouTube topic first, then sponsors.
okay.
Because you don't bash a company until you. Never mind. It's a practice that you want to go for.
Alright.
Alright, so. Master Minos already knows the topic because he's.
I sent most of them.
Yeah, you sent just about all of them because I was out of it. But yeah. Our first one is, of course, a YouTube topic because it seems to be a fairly regular thing for the past 5 podcasts.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and get into that. Let me see.
Okay.
Here it is. Okay. So. YouTube. So here it is. YouTube bans Cross of episode 1 video review even though it didn't feature any nudity or sex.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's the first one.
Yep.
Thought the other one was going to be a first one, but it's that one instead.
Yeah.
Basically, they did not. Basically, they managed to make it. Wait, Steam's on the fritz. No, never mind. False alarm. Never mind. They made a full review of the game, and they left out anything objective on purpose. However, it still got banned somehow.
Put it back. Put everything back the way it was now.
And the funny part of it is YouTube's not giving YouTube wasn't giving out a real reason, even though the video at hand was perfectly fine. This only furthers my thoughts on them containing shady junk about themselves. Oh, to me, and that's pretty much about it.
And shady.
Honestly, I don't know. It's really weird because it's like YouTube has become the thought lately. Like they're like, oh, you're thinking about something vulgar, therefore blocked. They're blocking more people than I am. That's in itself.
That's why I meant about being shady.
Yeah, so like the YouTube, I understand YouTube is a big platform, Google is very big, but the problem is if you don't even just try to take the time to talk to these developers or content creators, it's just really hard. Like
Google
Robo Space Kitty the content creator did the best to make sure that there was no objective stuff shown in that review, but YouTube's like, oh, because of the subject matter, we're just gonna, ban it anyway.
To this day, they don't have a real reason.
No, and the content creator try to reach out to them, and they're just like, nah, we're not speaking to you. Pretty much, YouTube special. DC, what do you think about this topic?
When I'm able to first make no comment at the moment. I am somewhere out and music's playing, and I'll be back later.
Okay.
Revealing their face.
Okay, Nicole?
Zuko, your camera, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to turn it off. My phone is being stupid.
Well, yeah, why you got your camera on, man? We don't see your face.
That's not
What?
my face. That's not my face. I had to cover it over with a blanket.
We don't want to see your house.
Good thing he's on screen share.
Okay, you're good now. I just so happy to be on Skype. Wait, what?
This one. Man, my phone sucks.
Anyways, what was the topic? What was the topic? What were we talking about?
YouTube banned a video review of a video game, even though it contained no objectionable stuff.
This is just classic YouTube. They've been banning. Like honestly, they've been banning people for less. I don't.
Money
I don't
ruined
care.
YouTube.
Yes, it did.
YouTube.
Yes, it did. It did. I don't see you breaking YouTube until some money.
Money ruins everything.
But yeah, all I can say is the fact that it sucks. It sucks always how YouTube is becoming more and more in the shitter. But you can't really objectify it because it is a platform, and we're just trying to use the platform, and they're trying to make the rules. It just sucks that even though we play by the rules, they keep changing it or they keep censoring it. So I don't know what to do at this point. People are just trying to find alternatives. That's why people go over to Twitter.
They're too
and stay tuned for an epic scheme to TV, maybe. But yeah.
Yo, like legit. I'm sorry, I looked up for a second. Super. I just saw 17 mess up that burger. That's my favorite part of the whole thing. Okay, no spoilers though. But that was my favorite part of the series.
influence the world. Leave everything alone.
Yo, if you got that early YouTube video, leave him alone.
I don't know. Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not.
Leave
There's an image
I
down.
think someone's gonna make
Leave me alone.
Let's mute ourselves and unmute
Leave me
ourselves.
alone.
Okay.
Like I said, I don't know. I don't think there's anything stopping YouTube for it. Like we can keep complaining all we want about it, but there's nothing that's going to stop YouTube from doing it. So,
Oh, there's that sucking noise again. Oh my
Pause.
god.
sorry,
I understand that.
sorry if that was me. I was stacking some water. I went to I'm at the store real quick, just grabbing a few things.
The catcher look at you crazy like.
Let's go.
No, I've been in much more weirder places. Situations in the podcast I'm not going to tell you all about. So,
I know where you been, man. You been around town, like SpongeBob.
it's not PG-13 on the podcast, so yeah, I'm going to leave it alone.
The heck no.
I feel like it sucks. Like,
Okay. Now let's get into.
Everything's so wishy-washy. They can't make up.
Now let's get to our sponsors. Sponsor, InnerServer.net. Their web hosting, unlimited ultra SSD storage, 400 cloud apps, site pack, website builder, unlimited email accounts, global content caching, ownership protection. And for you people out there, I know y'all like this 30 days money back guarantee and free website migration. Only $5 a month. And if you don't do this, it's all good. We got Nicole San Diego. Hit her up. And once again,
Of course. Sorry, Epic. Of course, if you need some coding needs for a website, I got you for one price and one price only. Instead of you paying every single month, I got you for one price. I got you.
Let me say this real quick. If you stop by the Nice Podcast, if you stop by any one of our videos, if you like any of our videos, please hit that like button. We truly appreciate it. We appreciate it a lot. And please share this to your friends, mom, dad, cat, dog, bird, anybody who you can come in contact and consider lover, former lover, ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, ex-falcon. We're not biased against everybody, but please share our videos, hit that like button. We would like for y'all to do that so we can grow and we can bring y'all some much more better content. Yeah, I think we can't disagree from that.
Period.
Oh yeah, tell your vegetables too, because if you're not gonna eat them, you can at least tell them something. Just saying.
Okay. Also, something I realized, I gotta fix that link for Razer thing, but Razer's another sponsor of ours. Do not click that link. I'll put one in there. But yeah, Razer store. Get some nice parts. I mean, they have very nice computer parts. And they're becoming more and more affordable because of their different deals. Also, you get games off of Razer, so I mean, why not?
What he's trying to say is, Razer, get your PC parts today. If you want to get a mouse, keyboard, phone, even more computer parts, get your stuff for Razer here today. They got stuff like, mouses. They got stuff like LED lights, LED strips. They can even pre-build your PC for you. I'm lying, but yeah, Razer, go get your shit today.
Yeah. Also, they have now some new fight sticks for you competitive out there. And they're only $219, which is very good because the last one I saw was $400. So go ahead, hit them for that.
2 times 2 equals 4. 4 times 4 equals 16. You know what that means. Go get your shit from InnerServer today.
Yo, I like what you did there. Yo, these are the skills. Y'all even know.
Quick math, man. Quick math. Y'all can do quick math today.
And here's something that no one else knew. I saw in the last podcast. So I'm explaining on this one. So get response. So free your marketing machine. Basically, easily email, landing pages, and marketing automation.
Y'all want,
All in one.
y'all want
And they
anything?
redesigned
We
the
got this.
website and made it more intuitive for the common person. Yeah. Email marketing, marketing automation, landing pages, and list growth tools. And you can sign up for absolutely free. So, I mean, go ahead, click the link in the description. Tell them that nice podcast sent you. Those are our sponsors.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I said, last podcast I watched what they were doing after the fact, and no one seemed to know what Get Response was. So.
Oh man.
So. Yeah. So since you
Understood.
hope y'all paid attention that time.
My apologies then.
Yeah.
Waka waka waka.
Yeah. Now on to the next topic. So, happy birthday, Internet. The World Wide Web turns 30 years old.
Yeah, seriously, it just turned 30.
So, yeah, I mean, hey, the Internet, has been out for 30 years, World Wide Web, at least. Listen.
Yeah.
www. So.
Saving our hides for 30 years. Many thanks, Internet.
Yeah. How did the world get along without the Internet?
Yeah.
DC? DC died, everyone. Rest in peace. Suko?
Press F in the chat.
You didn't pay attention to the topic, did you?
No, something else got my attention for that quick minute.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
The Internet turned 30 years old. How you feel about that?
Woo! Clap, clap, clap. I would say congratulations to you. I honestly have no opinions on a person's age, but congratulations.
I mean, that's not really a person. It's a thing.
Ah.
It's the Internet.
Oh. I say that's good. I say that's good. That's good. I hope it keeps going on strong then.
Oh, yeah. Nicole, San Diego. Oh, my. She went Hispanic on us, man. I think she was speaking all language.
Yikes.
What I miss?
The Internet turned 30 years old. How you feel about that?
I'm old! But at the same time, I'm still young. Like, dude, I'm like younger than the Internet by 5 years.
Hey, man, like I said, how did the world get along without Internet? Yo, man, the Internet's been saving our butts for 30 years.
Yeah.
It's saving our lives when it comes to
legit
freaking
saving our
paper.
lives.
It sure got me through some of my advanced classes back in high school, because I didn't read none of those books. Nah.
Bruh, I swear, it got me through English. Like, bruh, you got me through English and history.
The Internet's been there through good times and bad times.
It saved my life.
Saved just about everyone's life.
It also ended some.
Hey.
Manifest would still be in quite a turmoil without it.
Now, next topic is some articles are trying to blame PewDipie for New Zealand shooting. Cough, Wall Street Journal.
All right, people, I'll be right back.
I say, what's your? I'll say, what's your proof?
Basically, you cannot blame PewDipie why New Zealand shooting, happened. Apparently, supposedly a 28-year-old gunman said subscribe to PewDipie before opening fire. Well, he said his exact words were, "Remember, lads, subscribe to PewDiePie before opening fire."
Was PewDiePie there, or did they just describe him?
Nah,
Yeah, they just
PewDiePie was
described.
never not in New Zealand. This person just says, allegedly said, subscribe to PewDiePie and open fire on people.
Really?
Yeah, he really did that.
This kind of reminds me of a really old case where some dude killed someone and then himself over his ex-girlfriend. Like, he just walked to some random dude. Like, they say say my ex-girlfriend's name, and then as soon as he did it, he just killed him. Like, the heck?
Yeah, people are strange.
Yeah.
Felix actually.
Yeah,
No,
PewDiePie really didn't deserve any of this crap happening with.
No, like the media really wants to tear him apart because why not? But, PewDiePie did respond to us. He said, "Just heard news of the devastating reports from New Zealand, Christchurch. I feel absolutely sickened having my name uttered by this person. My heart and thoughts go out to the victims, families, and everyone affected by the tragedy." Also, he did not release a video, that day and everything because of that. He said he would not release some video and everything. So he didn't release one today either. So that like I said, his that kind of thing. He's very passionate about this, and it's just amazing that some news articles they want to try to blame him.
Like, how are you in trouble for someone just describing you?
Yeah.
I mean, you can say about any 2, 3, or 4 words that describe someone in the world somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
It amazes me to see stuff like this. I mean honestly.
Yeah, same. I legit hadn't heard any crap blow up about name dropping ever since that Kendrick Lamar track, and that was from the early half of this decade.
Yep.
What if someone described Menos? What if someone did that?
Then they'd rip the Night's podcast apart. Trust me. The Wall Street Journal was like, "Oh, the Night's podcast."
Mm-mm. And I'm the only graphic designer of the podcast, so taking me out would be a pretty bad deal.
Like, we'll give you $1 million from Menos. Like, 2 million. 2 million. 2 million and a Whopper with cheese. Deal.
Well, we ain't selling my boy Meno out for a Whopper, bro. But
no, I'm just joking. No, not yet.
I don't think neither is DC. So we'll just move on to the next topic.
I think DC was playing a game.
Like I said, we have a lot of topics. So I'm
here. I'm here.
Oh, okay. How you feel about the whole Wall Street Journal stuff blaming Felix for the shooting in New Zealand?
They don't. Well, it's media. They're just trying to blame YouTube or anybody on YouTube for anything. So it's like, if I would describe the whole situation, pretty much shitty. So I would say, I'm just gonna say this: stop blaming somebody else's for something that is completely out of context. He already said that he doesn't condone many actions like that. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Like, they're gonna keep blaming him from everything, even though he has nothing to do with it. So they can just pretty much shut up and stop saying stuff that's pretty much not on the topic and start discussing the real issue. Pretty much what I'm trying to say is they're trying to find somebody to blame, and he's not the whole thing to blame on the situation. If you want to blame somebody, blame Trump. We should need tighter gun controls and laws in place, but he's not doing that. Instead of focus on the real issue, he wants to build a goddamn wall. So blame him, or blame yourselves, because I voted for Trump. I didn't.
Taking guns still won't stop rampages, however.
Yeah, but this was a New Zealand thing, so this happened there, and like I said, the person was probably sick in the head. Well, I'm saying probably, was definitely sick in the head. like what happened to blaming people for being stupid? I just don't know what happened.
Yeah.
And I really hope they stop blaming people for for playing violent video games, because if you just say, oh, it's these kids playing violent video games, I'm like, what about grown-ups? They play violent video games, and when they go out and they go shooting, what about them? Because it's not like a mental thing. Like somebody can be normal all their life, and then all of a sudden just bust out gun blazing on everybody. I think it's really a mental thing. It's not about something they do. It's about like over time they just build that tolerance over it, because they either had a shitty household, like either been picked on for a little while, or they just like I don't know, they just crazy. Like sometimes they're just that, and like nobody don't want to believe it or nobody want to admit it. They just want to blame something, and instead of stop blaming something, they should focus on the issue. It's that simple.
They often blame media instead of the crap that happens to them in real life. Like most likely the crappy households.
Yep.
Or so I view.
But in slightly lighter news,
And, all right, hang on,
being stupid again.
hang on, real quick. Yeah, happy birthday, Internet. Even though everybody did not give no fucks about your birthday, I really said happy birthday, Internet, because without you, pretty sure that there'll be a lot of mental people, or a lot of people will be doing the most dumbest shit on this planet that I've ever seen. So yeah, happy birthday to you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, never mind, they're already doing it, and then they put
they're
it over.
already doing it, but there's far less people doing dumb crap now.
Yeah.
Slightly
And many thanks to the agents for holding it down.
Yeah, so Souja Boy being stupid again.
Has anybody? Oh, right.
Souja Boy.
Yeah, let's move to the next topic.
Store. Another digital storefront selling questionable merch. Now he's selling knockoff headphones.
And about everything else.
And everything else under the sun. Yo, Souja Boy said, yo, I'm not selling one counterfeit thing. I'm scrolling everything.
Also, Souja Electronics is still up.
Mm-hmm. He tweeted out, I'm excited to announce the launch of my new store. # Souja Store. All Soldier Pods 2 are here. Only at SoldierStore.com. Souja Store.
He's gonna be selling knockoff shoes, yes, excuse me, do you sell Nikes here? Oh no, Nikes, no, we don't have those. We have Nicos. We have some Nicos imported from Russia.
Yeah, he has a phone case with Simpson style art and a pair of headphones valued at $179.99. He's selling them for $9.99.
If I can say something, I really do not care for Souja at this point. He's just really doing this for attention. I know he is. I'm not gonna really say his name much. All I'm gonna say is, if you want to do that as a hustle, go ahead. But don't just try to copyright shit in the patent and then take it as yours, even though it's not your shit. Stop stealing people's shit. Pretty much.
Yeah, you want to get mad when people come after you for stealing their shit and then sue you. You want to get mad.
Yeah, and the thing is, he's already being sued. Still.
Like, dude, Souja Boy, you already went to the castle. You tried to save the princess, but the turtle dinosaur was too big for you to handle. You got stumped and thrown into the lava. Just let it go.
More like he wants to play the race card, and like, what the fuck you playing the race card? Sorry for cussing, but why are you playing the race card for something that's, clearly that's not the whole situation. Your product just sucked. Give up. Your product just sucked.
He's playing Mario Kart, and there's a shortcut to the finish line, but it's through a lane, but the shortcut is filled with landmines. But he's like, I don't care. I'm gonna take my chances.
To be honest, I don't know the guy, and I don't really care for his products or anything. I'm not mad at him or anything. I'm just gonna say one last thing. And like I said before, stop playing the race card. Please stop playing the race card, because you're misusing it. You don't understand. Like, the race card should only be played on something very, very important and very, very real. Nobody's hating on you. Nobody really cares about it. The only thing that we just acknowledge is you're pretty much scamming people, and when people call you out, then you get mad for it.
I just see. Yeah, he's pretty much just fake at this point. He's just really fake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay. Oh wait, R18. I want pizza man. Pizza man got good pizza. Oddly enough.
Spoilers!
You're gonna make me want to smoke.
Thank you, R18. See,
Don't do that.
kind of comments I like to see.
Yeah, at least it's positive. At least it's positive.
Just funny comments that don't make sense, but just make you laugh. I like seeing those. Bring us more.
Y'all people on drugs.
Bang bang.
Bang bang at my neighbor's door. Can I borrow some sugar? Gotta make it to the store. Okay.
I found out
Boy, y'all get where that came from.
Yeah, people in the comments, you figure out where it came from.
Yeah,
If
please.
y'all do, I will PayPal y'all $5. Okay. So $10.
I agree to nothing.
No take backsies. But yeah, topic. Is Nicole back?
Doesn't sound like it.
Okay. Well, next topic.
Nah, she ain't.
Okay. Borderlands 2 for Switch, possibly teased by Gearbox.
I don't care. I want 3.
Well, if 2 comes, then 3 will probably be right after. Like if we're being honest.
Man, I can't see that someone walks up to me like, "Hey, I just got Borderlands 2." Like, I've been had Borderlands 2 since it first came out. You're not special.
But you
You
don't
talk
gotta
about
go.
Wait, say Switch got Borderlands 2?
Apparently, Gearbox, they teased that it was coming to the Switch.
They teased Borderlands 2, but we still waiting on Borderlands 3. Where that at?
Exactly. You gave us Telltales. You gave us the pre Borderlands. You gave us Borderlands 1. You gave us Borderlands 2. What else you gonna do?
I want a company to give us the impossible, like Half-Life 3. You can't say that. Y'all remember that time when Half-Life 3 was announced? I remember it.
Yeah, I kind of do.
Time will bring the real end of our trial. When they remnants, trace, no residual feelings.
One day Val will realize that we need to make a Half-Life 3. All right?
Or they even make it happen. Okay.
It would be funny if someone asked that question at E3, like, "Where's are you working on Half-Life 3 right now?" And they just go quiet, like, could you help me out here? Like, next question.
You see
We're
the
not taking
solar
more
wind.
questions.
I don't care that much about the franchise, but more Switch ports are always welcome.
That's
You
what
just
I'm
lost.
saying.
You just lost 200
That's
viewers
it.
saying that. You just
No,
lost
'cause
200 viewers.
No, because it's more like Kingdom Hearts 3 finally got released, and the impossible became possible. And now if we can get the impossible now, then we want Half-Life 3 next, Because, to top it all off. You guys kind of need help with the water.
You need help with water? I don't know why. You just drink it.
I got the
There
drip,
is such
and
a
I keep
thing
the
as
juice in the
there
oven.
is such a thing as too much water.
Yo.
Say it again.
IGN done said it. But yeah, our next topic is rumor that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate may get home run contest and stage builder. I honestly did not know it didn't have those. Look, I'm gonna be honest. I've been playing this game for a while. I did not know it did not have home run contest or stage builder.
Well, that's good. It was like, we're going to work on this for a while until we get it right. And I'm like, I know that they can just patch it in the game. This ain't the old times,
Yeah. So I actually did not know what was in there, but yeah, I mean that'd be cool. That's another fun mode to play out. Like I said, otherwise really great game anyway. So that is good. I mean, I'll take it. If rumor's true, I'll take it.
Huh?
I mean, how you feel? How you feel about this?
Repeat.
The topic we're talking about, fool.
Yeah. Borderlands may be getting. There's a rumor that Borderlands may be getting
Super
the
Smash
Switch.
Bros.
Oh yeah, the way I'm acting is how the way I'm really gonna act because I really don't care. There you go.
Gotcha.
Super.
I thought I gave my opinion already.
Not this.
Oh man.
I feel. To be honest, I don't.
Man, so
No,
go to
I.
the next topic.
What is? I honestly have nothing to say. I just want to be honest. On this one, I want to be wait and see.
Okay.
It's because honestly, if he, oh sorry, go ahead, Miles. I'll talk after.
Yeah, DC's putting groceries up right now, so.
No, it's not that. It's just the fact that.
DualShocker does podcast. Nice.
No. I'm trying to say this. It's pretty much like they say it's rumored. They didn't even say if it's official coming. And then after that, people already got the Handsome collection where it's like they got Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel, and some companies even got Borderlands 1 too. So it's like no point. Whew.
Yeah, with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, like I said, if that comes, that's cool. Like, that's just another mode for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I said the game is already amazing as it is, so.
I'll tell you what, I'm ready for Rage 2.
Heck no. But okay. Yokai Watch 4 and Inuzuma 11 Aries demo. Let's play gameplay video. Wow, that was a long topic to say out loud.
I don't even.
Wrong topic. Period.
I don't even know how that show ended, to be honest.
It's still on.
Yeah, it's still on. Yokai Watch is actually loved by Japanese people, like all of Japan. It's actually really popular over there.
And it has a decent American following, so yeah.
It has a good American following, but back in Japan, it's amazing.
Yeah, I don't know what a Europe
following. It's an amazing following
there.
Okay.
I will track Europe.
Okay.
But yeah, Level 5 has shared a host new gameplay videos of Yokai Watch 4 and Inuzuma 11 Aries, 5 Japanese YouTubers. So Yokai Watch 4 gameplay was recorded, and so was Inuzuma 11. And these Inuzuma 11 definitely has been in the works for a while. So yeah. So these videos are all in Japanese. So you can use English subtitles. You're gonna have to, because unless you know you can speak Japanese. But yeah. So like I said, there's just 5 videos each of them. So 10 videos in all. So yeah, go ahead, watch through them if you got nothing better to do, which I know you guys don't. So yeah, it's very cool. So see y'all some gameplay.
It's Pokemon with legit ghosts. That's what it is. It's just Pokemon with Japanese ghosts.
And then Inuzuma is basically soccer, but they got powers kind of thing. Think of Mario Super. Was it Super Sluggers? Was that it?
Super Strikers.
Super Strikers. Think of that, both anime people. That's kind of Inuzuma. So yeah.
So they're playing soccer now.
Or football, as it's called outside of America. So I think America's the only place that calls soccer. Everyone calls
soccer, football.
Which, by the way, it actually makes sense if you think about it.
Yeah, it would make more sense for soccer to be called football because you're using your feet. And in football, we're not.
I want to say no, not rugby. No.
Yeah, football is basically rugby, toned down rugby.
Well, you can't really because rugby, I think you can hold the ball a little bit.
Yeah, football is toned down rugby, like I just said.
Okay, my bad. I confused with something else.
Yeah.
It really is toned down.
Yeah, that's what football came from rugby.
Rugby is just really like you're pretty much fighting them at that point.
Yeah, man, you actually swing it.
This ball is mine. No, it's mine. It's mine.
You're swinging on people. Football is more organized.
Yeah, even though you England fans be like, yeah, you Americans are not, serious, all that stuff. I'm like, just let y'all know, those guys out there are like kind of buffed and roided up. I wouldn't like to fight any of them. I'm just saying.
Like, I know how to fight them. Checkmate. Like, God damn.
Okay. Now, next topic, random. Extremely rare Nintendo World Championship cartridge found in an attic.
Coffee?
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Apparently, someone was cleaning the house and they found a Nintendo World Championship cartridge in an attic.
Oh, lucky. That's really rare.
They ended up having a blog about it.
Yeah, they made a video about it. Blog. So I think it's really cool. I mean, so link will be in the description. But yeah, I mean that's really cool. That is they already have an offer of 23,000 for the cart, like just like from a random retailer already.
I might go on eBay and see how much of those go for now.
So I mean, they could probably get a lot if they play the cards right. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
So pretty much they have an offer of a fuck you. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, 23,000. I think that's low end. I would go for that. I need
You got,
more
like-
on that. So
Like,
Like, listen, I'm not selling the game, but I'm just saying, like, that's a bit for a regular person. That's a bit steep. That's a bit too steep.
It'd be like I found this weird video game in my attic. It's like,
It's not just that. Oh, go ahead.
okay, I was gonna just say something to note is if someone's willing to offer you 23,000 like right off the bat, then chances are you know that something's worth way more than that. Just
exactly. Don't go with the first price. You better go see. Okay, you're willing to pay 23,000 for it. Who's willing to pay more?
What the nice podcast is trying to say is we're not going to tell you how you're going to spend your money. If you have the money to pay for it, you can go ahead and buy it. It's your money. Do what you want with it.
Yeah. Same goes with the cartridge. You do whatever you want with it as well. Just make sure you take good care of it.
yeah, keep it or sell it at a price that is valued. Do not undersell yourself.
Yeah. Like if I found the game in my attic, I'm coming to one of my podcast bros here. I'm see what's up.
Yeah.
They know more than me.
Yeah, some people don't do research. Like that one Pawn Star person who has sold Action Comics #1 Superman for only $100. If only
Get over it, you pawn shop owner. It's your fault.
They tried to sue the person who bought it too. It was funny.
Man, I would have been. Man, if I was in that person's situation, I would have been dabbing out of that courtroom. Like,
Well, what I was trying to say was I was trying to buy Zelda 4 Swords. And I successfully bought Zelda 4 Swords. I don't know, over Amazon, and it was charging $104 for that game on Amazon.
it's pretty rare, so.
Yeah, it
For
is
the
rare,
GameCube?
especially the golden version. The
Yeah.
golden version is a literal gold mine.
What's different about the golden version?
It's literally gold.
Is that
Wait,
it?
wait. This
Yeah,
is Zelda 4
it's
Swords
legit
Golden
gold.
version?
No, we're talking about Nintendo World I'm talking about Nintendo World Championship. The 4 Swords version.
Oh, I already knew about that. Freaking shout out to the Angry Video Game Nerd. He made a video about that, so I already knew about it.
Yeah.
Well, I was trying to say that I was trying to buy Zelda 4
They
Swords
said
the
you were
GameCube.
4 Swords.
Oh, the GameCube version. Okay.
Yeah, the GameCube version. 4 Swords Adventure, and I successfully bought one, but they was charging like $104 for a copy on Amazon.
I got upset when I had a Game Boy and someone gave me Zelda 4 Swords and I couldn't play because I needed 3 other people. I'm like, what is this?
Nah, man, I was upset when I saw how much Earthbound Zero was. That was $1,000. I said, y'all don't lie.
What? Hey, that thing was with Thou? Come on.
And someone bought it. So I went back on it, it was gone. I was like, yo.
Wait. Somebody bought what? Earthbound what?
Zero.
Someone bought a Star Fox Zero
No,
cartridge or
Earthbound
something.
Zero.
Earthbound.
Oh, never mind.
I mean, that's a very rare game. It was good, but ain't nothing been $1,000 good ever to me. No game has been $1,000.
Wait, you said Earthbound Zero, correct?
Yes.
I thought there was only one Earthbound game and the rest were Mother series.
There's technically more than one. Like there's one you can get on Wii U now called Earthbound Beginnings, but that's story for a different time and
Okay.
topics.
I just thought there were one.
No.
We're gonna
Yeah.
We're gonna
Oh
bring
yeah,
one
the
to
Smash
the
Brothers
States.
topic.
We're gonna
Let's do
bring one
Smash.
to the States, do the second one, but we're never gonna bring Mother 3 over here. No.
Yeah. Well, let's do the Smash Brother rumor right now.
We already did it.
Huh?
We already did it.
Wait, we did a Yokai Watch rumor instead of the
We
Smash.
already did the Smash Brothers one with the home run contest and stuff.
Oh yeah, darn.
Yeah, rewind the podcast.
You remember?
We did that earlier.
You don't remember? I said because like anything could get patched in the game with like new stuff and things, and like I don't know why everybody was kind of bummed out because they can actually kind of patch it in because we're in the day, we're in the age of technology, so it's possible.
Yeah, it is possible right now.
Next topic, Dragon
Hopefully
Quest
it'll be good.
11S shows off 2D mode, additional story, and more in its new batch of screenshots. Remember, this is all exclusive to the Switch version. So yeah, it has a 2D mode, which we already saw, but they showed off more of that. They showed off some additional story and more in its new batch of screenshots. So that's looking pretty nice. I actually have played the old Dragon Quest. Yeah, I played it. And
Hey, what's your name? You're looking good, Dragon Quest.
And
wait,
I
is my
just
man
got
dabbing?
done spreading the podcast all over Discord.
My man dabbed in his new story. Okay. I can't believe he dabbed. But yeah, so I mean, this all looking good. Like I said, I told everyone like when I first heard it was coming to the Switch, I said I'm gonna hold off on the PS4 version just because I know Switch version gonna have more content, and I was right. Like I said, I keep being right about this stuff. People don't believe me.
Can you see the future?
I can see the future.
Yeah.
Can we do
What we're
that?
trying to say is that we love your work, and here to tell you, Dragon Quest is a good game. But that anime is something that the anime you got now, have to move.
Glad I didn't check it out. Now about the game at hand. Now it has me intrigued.
Y'all can watch the anime.
Officially had me intrigued.
Y'all can watch the anime. I can think it's good, but I watched a couple of episodes and I was just like, yo, I need to move.
If I do check this out, I hope it's very fun.
Define fun. But that's another topic for another time. Next topic. Yo, we going through these topics. We got a lot. We're going through these topics. I thank you guys. Okay, Square Enix shares more info about the story in the Octopath Traveler mobile game. So for those of you who didn't know, Octopath Traveler is getting a mobile game. It's not going to be the game on the Switch at all. They already confirmed it's not. But it is going to be. I think it's going to be a prequel because Square Enix loves doing that. It does say it's actually a prequel. I just guessed that. See right there, DC says prequel to the Switch title.
I'll be right back.
No. I know what thing you're talking about. I already read the article. Here's what the game is going to be like. It's going to be that type of game where you're going to have to. It's going to have loot boxes. It's going to be free. And it might play a little similar to Fire Emblem Heroes. I might be wrong, but I'm getting a strong hint that it might be something like that. Something like that or something close to it.
Yeah, so you have Traveling Heroes? Yep, it's going to be Fire Emblem Heroes.
Yeah, it's gonna be like Fire Emblem Heroes where it's gonna have, because you saw Octopath Travelers where it has like multiple people and stuff like that. I have a feeling like it's either gonna be something close like Fire Emblem Heroes, or it might be its own original thing. I don't know. I'm just guessing at this point.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a prequel to the Switch version. So you can play this without knowing anything about the Switch version. You can play the Switch version without never playing this. But yeah, this is free. It'll be free to play, so you know it's gonna have microtransactions out the wazoo by Square Enix. But yeah,
Oh no, they will have microtransactions, and I'm scared what type of microtransactions.
And if it's anything like the Kingdom Hearts game, it's gonna have to take up a crap ton of memory on your phone.
Yeah.
Here's what it's gonna do. You're gonna take 2 steps. You're out of memory. You're gonna
It's
take
like
2
legit,
steps.
though.
2 steps up. You're out of energy. You're gonna have to buy more energy. How much is that energy?
Say
One
goodbye,
energy is
your
$1.
say goodbye, your space.
1 energy is
how much-
$1. And you gotta take 40 steps.
Wait, how much
Good luck.
space does that game cover?
Kingdom Hearts game?
Yeah.
Yo, its last patch was like 109 megabytes.
Oh dear.
I was like, what kind of patch? Why would you have this big of a patch for a mobile? That game takes up at least 2.9 to 3 gigabytes at this point.
That patch is that save data is more convoluted than Kingdom Hearts story.
Like, legit though. I'm like, you guys, like the same thing with Fire Emblem Heroes when Nintendo was Nintendo in the intelligent system. Like, y'all do know mobile games supposed to be compressed, right?
Yeah, here's the thing why Fire Emblem Heroes never caught on to me. It's because that even though I enjoy Fire Emblem Heroes, like I can never get into it due to the fact that I play Fire Emblem but not like that. And y'all probably do. So that's why Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle got me, because it's like it's the same similar gacha game, except for I love Dragon Ball Z. That's like one of my favorite anime of all time. One of mine, not my favorite anime of all time. And yeah, it got me because I like Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. Oh, I've still heard worse. I heard far worse. Right now, currently, I think Fate Grand Order is over 3 gigs of 3 gigs.
For the wait, is that a mobile game or is it?
Yeah, that's a mobile game.
Oh my. Oh, sorry. I was looking at My Hero's on. I was just looking at what was going on. I was like, what the heck is this? But let's get to this next topic. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do
Just-
that.
Just wait for the My Hero Gacha games. Just wait for the My Hero Gacha games. They'll get you.
Didn't they already happen?
I don't know.
I don't know. Probably. I don't stay up on gotcha games. Like I said, I just got rid of one. I'm not going for another one. Not anytime soon.
Yeah, I have enough.
Sega confirmed
I'm only sticking with one.
Sonic game in development will be revealed another time. So it's not going to be at PAX or South by Southwest, which Sega will be attending South by Southwest. When is South by Southwest anyway?
Actually, whenever y'all free or whenever school's done and y'all don't have anything to go, we need to go to PAX East or we need to go to PAX South one day. Just take a trip down there.
I mean, I want to go to all those conventions. I just never want to go to Level Up Expo again because last time I went, that was just not lit. But yeah.
Nah, man, you gotta take me to the Level Up Expo. You told me there was something that I don't want to be a part of, and I just like, just let's just stop by there. Let's just take a
met
look.
Keeper Sutherland, so that was cool. That was it. That was it.
Hey man, I said let's just take a look inside, just to see what the fuck is going on in there.
Yeah, same.
I mean, I got it for free, so I wasn't too upset. But it's just like there was just nothing popping there.
Well, you got in a patch for free.
Every person skipped it, but yeah. So yeah, the new Sonic, the new Sonic game that is in development will not be revealed at South by Southwest or PAX. So the people who were holding out hope for that Sega confirmed it will not be happening. How you guys feel?
I feel, if nobody's gonna say anything, here's what I'm gonna say. I feel that please tell me that. Oh wait, never mind. If you the next Sonic game is supposed to be like a type of sequel to Mania. If you don't know, I heard, it's just a rumor, that the next Sonic game is supposed to be a sequel to Mania, like a true sequel, which is good. But if they're gonna make another Forces, another type of Generations type of game, please, for the love of God, make the levels longer.
Yeah. Also,
I don't care if there's fewer levels, just make them longer.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Also, I think they need to make a sequel to Forces, or at least add some content for Forces, because thing is, Dr. Eggman, or Robotnik as I call him, he just the whole world of forces. And at end of forces, spoiler alert, you only free one island. But they're sitting there popping off like, we beat Eggman. No, you didn't. He still controls the rest of the world, idiots.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Yeah.
I hardly have nothing on this one, but hopefully it's a really good deal for most of them and it doesn't fall too much into the cycle. Or so I've heard.
What was the topic?
Sega, there's a new Sonic game development, but Sega said it would not be shown off at South by Southwest or at PAX.
Stupid TV.
Is it gonna be shown at Sonic's birthday party like last time?
Probably. That was the funniest thing. Sega's one of the funniest companies sometimes. I love Sega. Even when I love Sega.
Oh god, that last oh my god. You remember what happened at his last birthday party? Whoo! That was not good for anybody.
It sounds like it got wild.
No, it didn't get wild. You need to go back to Sonic Forces and Mania released. Like, go to their official release. Debut announcement at the Sonic birthday party last year. There was audio. Like, not audio errors, but there was audio problems. There was fucking like Sonic and the dude in Sonic I think in the first suit. Yeah, he just looked terrible. Like, he was just like stilted, couldn't really move anywhere. It was just looking bad, man. I never seen such a sad display of Sonic ever in my life. Like, people who went to the party, to the thing, said it was like alright, but the people looking in, like, the audio was just terrible and we couldn't hear anything. It was just terrible.
Will we ever have a good Sonic game again? I mean, I enjoyed Sonic Unleashed. That's me.
Like, Mania wasn't bad. It's just the fact. Let me just say it like this. I'm gonna just say this because
I didn't play Mania, so
you gotta play Mania. It's fantastic. But let me just say like this about Forces. I played a little bit of Forces. I didn't play the whole game. I need to go back and play it before I give a full analysis. But when I played the game so far, I didn't think it was bad, except for Classic Sonic. I didn't think Mario Sonic. I don't think it was bad at all. I just think that, hey man, one, include Super Sonic in the game. Make the stages longer, because it feels like when the stage is about to get good, it just cuts off, and that's a problem. Give us unique characters and unique character paths. Like, if you're gonna make us create our own character with different types of stuff. Well, let me just say, if I create a bird character, give me like a fly attribute where I can just like fly up in the air and I can get courses like that's like overhead, and I can get to the goal faster. Because I think they really forgot what the point of Sonic was. The point of Sonic is getting from A to B as fast as you can, and doing that with different characters and have a different attribute is what can make the game fun. Like, when we see games done quick, when they play a Sonic game and they figure out how to hop through stuff in shortcuts to get to the finish line, that is really something. And I would like to see more of that. But
they got it right when they first made Sonic. What happened?
Well,
they got it right Generation.
The original Sonic team's not there, so yeah.
I enjoyed Generations. I'm not gonna lie.
Generations was a great game.
Yes, and that's the thing. I really, really wish that they if y'all having a problem, just copy the style from Generations. If it's not broke, don't fix it. I don't know why they try to fix it.
Just make a revamp Sonic Adventures. Like, make it Sonic Adventures with no bugs.
Give us back Spin Dash.
No.
Remember, they made Sonic Adventures 3. It's called Sonic the Hedgehog.
No, we don't. No.
Yeah.
I'm still confused about Sonic the Hedgehog. How did that human get a Chaos Emerald? How did she get it? I don't know.
Nah, they should be more ashamed of themselves when they made Shadow the Hedgehog.
I'd rather play that than Sonic the Hedgehog. Because at least Shadow the Hedgehog is playable.
I heard you had to go through Shadow the Hedgehog like 8 times to get the true ending.
At least you gonna play it. That's all I'm gonna say. At least you.
I just got one question. What happened to Sonic Rush, like the actual good one, the good mobile one?
I don't know.
Oh, I hadn't heard of that one.
I think Sega killed it.
Oh, understood.
Yeah, bring that back. That Sonic Rush was actually pretty good.
But yeah, next topic is Phoenix Point will be an Epic Store exclusive despite promising backers Steam key. So basically, a lot of people were backing it on Steam, and Epic still scooped it up. Yet another game Epic is scooping up.
Youch.
What it means is y'all broke and y'all not putting enough money. So put more money in, and it would be on every platform.
So yeah, XCOM creator Julian, I think that's Gollop, has received overwhelming criticism for his decision to make his next title, Phoenix Point, an Epic Game Store exclusive. I mean, honestly, I feel like this is better though than that other game that went to Epic, because at least this game will be starting off on Epic. It was unlike the other one. It was on Steam. Then just said nope, Epic.
Hey, Epic! I think the Epic Store is copying your name. I think you need.
I was just about to say that.
So whenever they get money, I get money. So Epic, keep doing you.
What about the Epic that made Gears of War? You gonna?
Yo, they give me money too. I get money from everything.
Oh, good. Because I heard of a mobile game that's already out. It's called the Epic 7.
Oh, I'm not looking at them too.
I've heard that one too.
I'm not looking at them too. I didn't even know about them.
Yeah, I get money from the cars and from the shoes. It means Supra the cars and
money from DC. But yeah,
as of the topic at hand, I think this was a pretty dirty move to be doing this outright. But at the same time, it may be cutting costs or something.
I mean, my only thing is this: I know Epic is paying these companies decent amount of money to come to their their store. The only problem though is Steam has a bigger audience, so I feel like some of these companies might be losing out on money by going exclusively to Epic. So I feel like they should just do time exclusivity and not exclusivity, just because you don't want to alienate, because Steam is 100 million strong, so you don't want to alienate 100 million people. Because I know for a fact Epic Game Store doesn't have 100 million.
Yeah,
Something to think about.
Yeah, they're going to Epic.
So yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was kind of shady just because 10,000 backers pledging $765,948 on crowdfunding site for it to come to Steam. It's no, come to Epic. So some people I pledged for it to come to Steam, not Epic Game Store. So that is sort of a problem too. And I feel that's the thing. I feel like if you have backers, you shouldn't go to another game store. It's sort of like when Slightly Mad Studios, how they had that whole thing for Project Cars to come to the Wii U, and then they just canceled it for Wii U. I mean, it's I don't care what game you're. It could be a crappy game, but release the game that people pledged to. Just do not cancel a game that people paid for.
He said, follow through your promises. Don't just announce something and just take people money, and then just don't release anything. You just got people's hopes up.
And you crashed them.
That's just a bad.
That's extremely dirty.
Yeah, just as a developer, you shouldn't want to do that. I'm sorry, you just shouldn't want to do that.
The developer has a retort. You have to write him an essay.
If you got a promise, follow through. If you don't think that you can follow through on your promise, then honestly, in the first place, you shouldn't be doing it in the first place.
Talk about on the topic of follow through promises. Did y'all know that Mighty Number 9 is still set to come to the Vita and the 3DS?
Whoa.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What happened
later
about
this
that?
year, actually.
Really? It's supposed to come this year?
Yeah, it was
Mighty
supposed to
Number
come a while
Failure?
ago. It's supposed to come a while ago, but apparently it's gonna be coming later this year.
I thought they were.
Mighty Number Failure. Yeah, sure. Why not?
My number 2.
I thought they were.
My number, like, just because the original game, because it was pledged to come to every platform, pretty much, like the Wii U, PS4, Xbox One, PC, 3DS, and Vita. Not the Switch, because Switch wasn't out yet.
I remember a game that was supposed to come to 360 that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Pissed me off.
So yeah, the Vita and the 3DS version are still set to be coming. I did not know they weren't out yet, but honestly, I'm glad that he's still following through with that because he did promise. But I mean, the backers, like the fact of the matter is, the PS4 version was already looking trash. So how the Vita and the 3DS version, especially, gonna be looking? It's gonna be looking
Trash.
But,
If
someone buys it for me, I'm gonna play it.
Trash. That shit is trash.
It's gonna be so.
I didn't know Vita still get games. That was.
We're gonna get that game.
Actually, yeah, another. I think we forgot to talk about this, but we might have had it. But another moment of silence for the PS Vita because they just stopped doing. I heard they stopped doing manufacturing of it in Japan too. So R.I.P. Vita. R.I.P. Vita.
Press F in the chat as usual.
Yeah. Chat, y'all already know the deal. Vita,
Vita's not that bad.
No, it's not. It's not. Not at all.
It's not bad. If Sony would have had more faith in it, hashtag it's Sony's fault. But if Sony would have had more faith in it, it would have blossomed.
See, DC just said if Sony would have had more faith in it, correct? If you didn't have that much faith in it, why'd you make overpriced memory cards?
See, that was the biggest problem. Is you sold us proprietary memory cards or memory sticks, and they cost like $100. I'm like, what? I'm not paying $300 for this handheld, and then paying $100 for a memory stick. Y'all don't lost your mind.
First, the handheld was like $300, and then the memory stick was like fucking $120, or fucking like the highest was $100. The lowest I think was like $40. And even still, you do not want the lowest one because that shit does not hold any games or any memory. It's a slap to the face of the consumer.
The highest gigabyte they made was 64 gigabytes, and that, like you said, it was like near hundreds.
Yeah, so Sony lost their mind with the Vita. I don't know what. I think the PSP success had them high in their sales. So like, was it like it sold like 60 million or something like that? So like, the PSP sold really well.
Did everybody agree?
Another stupid.
Did everybody agree that Did everybody agree that they might have been on some type of crack?
Almost, yeah. Crack when the PS3 for 600. I was like, all the drugs right now.
If you're gonna have low faith in your system but high faith, but you're gonna like overprice your memory cards, that doesn't add up.
No, probably they lied about all stuff. They're like, oh yeah, they're like, you'll be able to play all your PS3 games on the Vita, on the go, and you weren't. They actually had to refund a lot of people because of that.
Yeah, there was a lot of false advertising. This is what you can do with the Vita. You can use to go to YouTube. They don't have the YouTube function anymore, unless you already have it. Then it's on your Vita forever. Yeah, but they stopped doing the fucking the YouTube function. It can be played as a separate remote, which I thought that was pretty neat. I kind of wanted I always wanted a remote with a screen on it. I thought that was pretty neat. I really wish that companies kind of utilize that a bit more, where they can just like have like one controller, one game controller with a freaking remote on it, and it's like everything every menu and everything we need to like take care of is on a remote. And I understand what y'all saying. What about the Wii U? Nintendo didn't do it right, and I'll be honest. Nintendo didn't do it right. They kind of made that a primary function, but I'm trying to say use the remote on the controller as a secondary function, not as a primary. But they was like fucking trying to gimmick that TV screen on that Wii U remote, and plus that remote was too damn big, to be honest. that fucking controller was too damn big. I don't know what you're talking.
I actually like the Wii U's gamepad, but I mean, my only problem with the Wii U is it just did not have games. That was my biggest problem with it.
It just felt awkward. Like I would like the Wii U, it just felt awkward to use. Like, hey, I'm playing this game, but this controller is so big.
I would not play Smash Bros on Wii U gamepad though, not at all. Not at all.
Actually, I play Smash Bros with that big ass controller. It's not good.
My wonderful, beautiful people, I have finally returned back.
Our global Hispanic return just for the next topic. You ready?
What I missed?
You missed a lot because we read topics. But yeah, next topic: Epic Game Store data mine users Steam metadata. Epic says data isn't being sent to Tencent. So basically, Epic Games have been doing is they've been spying on you. Yay!
Yeah, they're totally spying on everyone.
Yay! Extra ass.
Epic, why are you?
It's Epic this time, not EA.
Yo, they're been EA though. But Epic, come on.
This is why I don't play.
Y'all can't have my name and do stupid stuff.
Yeah.
Yo, who said they wanted pizza? I want some pizza now.
Yeah, he's seriously Epic. You've been through enough.
Alright.
I don't feel like.
Epic says Epic owes him a lot of money.
Yo, this stupid stuff, man. It's making the Epic name sound, go to the ground, man. We can't stop being stupid. Like, what are you doing?
I could just see him seeing you have a big corporation just sitting at the head of the table, like, all right, like this is the meeting of Epic. We're here to talk about Epic things. We need Epic everything. Epic this, Epic that. Epic #1. What's so epic for today? Like, I don't know.
Epic thickness. Epic thickness, I guess.
Oh wait, speaking of thickness, let me cover that up. Whoa.
Congratulations, you gave people ideas.
All right, Miss Epic, what's next? Like, we have Epic utensils.
So this site I'm on is showing very important pictures, so I had to cover it up. Basically, someone tweeted, don't install Epic Games client, don't support Epic Games. Epic says Tencent wants to read and encrypt your Steam account data / metadata. Come on, Epic Games. Come on. You guys know better.
Yeah, that's why I don't upload certain launchers. And this is extremely dirty of Epic.
Come on, Epic. Put some respect on his name.
Yeah.
put some respect on his name, buddy.
Of course, there are plenty other fish in the pond, but this is one of the bigger fishes, and this ain't looking that good. I think they're tied with the shadiest one besides Steam.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, all these launchers have pretty much been trying to do something stupid. Like EA Origins was doing some stupid stuff. Probably still is doing some stupid stuff. Uplay's been doing stupid stuff. Steam's been doing a lot of stupid stuff. And now every launcher has to do something stupid. It's a rite of passage.
Here's a game.
What are you? Oh, go ahead. I got a bit, but go ahead.
I was gonna say, here's a game you could make. How about Wet 2?
Wet was a good game though. Like
I played Wet, and that was not bad. I played Wet, and that's
was a good
actually
game.
They left us on a cliffhanger. They could have at least given us DLC or something, but no.
Yeah,
if y'all don't know what Wet is, imagine Max Payne, but actually good
and sexy.
In a long Max Payne, like a good Max Payne game. Besides the Max Payne games that was actually handed over to Rockstar, it was actually pretty good.
Nice.
It was like a John Woo game. I don't know. It's a weird thing. It's like I said, it's more of a Max Payne because you can actually take place in slow mo, doing some crazy tricks and stuff, and get like a whole bunch of kills. And yes, it did kind of end off on a cliffhanger though.
Put Max Payne with Drinker and Supermodel, and you got Wet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and the blood. Don't be sure to add lots and lots of blood.
I'm just like thinking of so many different freaking meanings for this. I'm just like, bro, why?
It's
Daddy,
The
I'm
game is
smoking.
cold, man.
Daddy,
It's
I'm
actually a pretty good
smoking.
game.
Daddy, I'm smoking. Why are you smoking? And what are you smoking? Oh, I'm smoking EA. No.
Like,
Smoking on that EA.
No.
No, that's
All
that.
my friends are doing that EA. Don't. No.
those aren't
I'm
friends.
disappointed.
Don't smoke that EA. No.
Smoke that Nintendo. That's some good shit.
Yeah.
Daddy,
That don't sound like that
Daddy.
disappointed parent. Don't smoke that EA.
Daddy, guess what happened at school today? Or what happened, darling? Like, some boy said he wants to marry me. Like, who? Like, it's a new kid named EA. Like, is that his house? Yes. Just want to talk to him.
Dude, at that point, no. At that point, I have no kids.
Like, I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him.
You're no kid of mine. But, so next topic, Google patented a video game controller when no one was looking. So basically, we already know Google's trying to get into the game space. We all know that. They've been trying to do that for years. But now they have a game controller. That game controller looks terrible. I'm not gonna lie. Well, what did they do?
I can't. What
Yeah,
is it
same
shaped like
here.
a giant G? Is it shaped like a G or something?
The home button does.
The home button is G. That controller just does not look comfortable.
Yeah. Not only it doesn't look comfortable, it looks way too simplified. More in terms of buttons.
This is what I want to see from a new game system, because the PS4 and the Xbox One looks very. I don't have a Nintendo Switch, so I can't say much. But the PS4 and Xbox One look very similar. I want to see a console do something different.
If you want to say what type of controller a Nintendo Switch is, a Nintendo Switch controller is a mix of good and bad.
No, I don't
together,
mean the controller. I just meant like the system itself. Like,
Oh, yeah, system itself is
system is dope, but the controllers, the Joy-Cons by themselves, no, they're terrible. They're just way too small. Like, dog, they need a bigger one because
I
that
actually have
small
no problem
shit.
with Joy-Cons except for Smash Bros. Because you can't play
wait.
the game with Joy-Cons.
You can't play Smash with that shit.
Exactly. That's the only thing I have a problem with is with Smash Brothers. Is you
if
play Smash Brothers Ultimate with the Joy-Cons.
If I was gonna have a Switch, I'm gonna have to buy that little controller add-on, that little gamepad controller.
Daddy,
Yeah, same.
What's his name? I don't know. I think his name was Sakurai, the chosen one. The chosen one.
You have my blessing.
You have my blessings.
But yeah, how y'all feel about Google patented a video game controller?
That's how I feel like.
Dang.
Google, you
My
already messed up.
sentiment exactly.
I
Google,
used to
you
watch
already messed up.
season 2.
Leave us alone.
A better question is, what kind of video games can I play with it? That's the question.
Apparently you could. They're doing some type of cloud streaming service. Yes, I was in the cloud streaming service. I was playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey like a couple hours, I guess, and it actually runs pretty fine. It really runs great.
Latency. Very low latency.
Low latency.
Is the
It
game
runs
any
like-
good though?
No, Odyssey is not a very good game, but the latency in the streaming was really good.
Odyssey, it's Assassin's Creed. Like, I think it was okay, but honestly, like when I was playing it over the cloud, it was really good. I'm not gonna lie to you. If this is what to expect from cloud gaming service, I wouldn't mind trying it. But here's the issue: where will my games be stored, and where can I get no, not physical copies. Where can I get an accessible game? You know, how can I get the games and then not be online with it? And that's where I get my distrust from the thing is. It's like it's gonna be hard for me to buy an online streaming service because you have to be online, you have to be connected. Like, I need something to play if I'm accidentally offline. Companies need to know that we need something to play, like if we're not going to be online either, because I don't know about you, but if your power goes out in a storm and everything's turned on except for the internet and something's wrong with your internet, I would like to at least have something to play. I don't know about you.
Please take away this installing. You have to install games on your system to be able to play it. Please take that away.
Yeah, especially if
Yeah, we don't need that.
I never understood that. Install this game, you don't have a physical copy. I'm like, why?
Like, if you do that, that just makes people want to be less careful with their physical copies. So if you trade it in, it's gonna ruin everyone else's experience. Don't just take it away. We don't need that.
Yeah. By the way, I'm always physical copies. I love physical copies, and when GameStop goes away, it's going to be even more harder to get like a decent physical copy for like a good price. Walmart don't sells them. Walmart do not sell them at a good price. I'm talking about the older ones. Walmart actually kind of sells them more expensive, and then their trading products policy is fucking garbage. They're fucking GameStops, if you haven't noticed.
Oh right, you can trade stuff into Walmart. I forgot about that.
Yeah, nobody really remembers that, but you can. It's just fucking garbage.
Every time I go to that bin, it's mostly the same game over and over, no matter how many times you move a game. Like this same game for $20. This game for $20. Like, oh, you found this old PlayStation 2 game in the background that you're just gonna sit out here. $15. That's what I saw.
Blech. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I'm not lying. I saw PlayStation. I saw King of Fighters for PlayStation 2. They were selling it for $15.
Wow.
And if y'all said, "Why don't you just buy it for Amazon?" Because nobody wants to wait a fucking month until their shit comes in, and then Amazon got their problems.
Okay, I gotta go somewhere real quick, so I'll be right back. But first,
I can't.
Anthem players unhappy with loot drop rates and are protesting by not playing the game for a week. Super week. Stop it.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. To add a bit more into this, the previous time they accidentally set the loot boxes to get more, to end up having people get more rare items, and a lot of people were legit having fun with them up until this time where they turned it to the crappy stuff again, and this time, and from that point forward, everyone's boycotting the game.
Don't blame them, honestly. I really don't.
Same here. I would have done the very same. In fact, this makes me glad I don't mess with Anthem at all.
Actually, I got Anthem. I haven't played it until I dropped it. I dropped it to play DMC5. That was a great choice, by the way. Now I'm about to go back and play it.
You say you finished RE2, right?
I finished RE2, but there's there's multiple things to go with the game. That's what I'm trying to say.
I feel like Capcom's doing a really good job. Doing a really good job so far.
Yeah, Cap God status. Yeah, they're inching their way close to Cap God status. They're getting closer, and I don't know when they're gonna hit it, but they're getting closer.
Please stop giving us unnecessary DLC.
Please stop giving us unnecessary.
Capcom's been making some good decisions lately, or so it sounds.
Yeah, they've been doing less and less bullshit and more God's work every day. So, Capcom, if you can talk to Sega and ask them, can we get another Jet Set Radio? We'll be in business.
Yeah.
Let us put our own pictures on there. Then we'll be in more business.
Like, you brought us back DMC, and it's a gold mine. It's really a good game. I'm not flexing with you. I'm thinking about playing the game again, but I gotta finish a lot of games. I gotta finish Anthem. I gotta go back to Metro Exodus because I was playing that for a little bit. I need to go to.
You're gonna go to sleep and you're gonna hear DLC like, "Come on, DC. You know you want to play some Devil May Cry."
Dude, I gotta play. Dude, I gotta play Mario.
Just 5 minutes.
I gotta play Mario Deluxe, and I was gonna ask Nicole to help me play with it because I need a partner, but she's busy, some stuff to do, so I'm gonna have to find another co-op partner. I might have to go through it on my own.
Be like, who needs that game? Like, I'm DMC. Like, ooh.
Sound like you on something.
DMC
But I just got a lot of games I gotta finish playing before I can go around again. And Suko, stop smoking that crack.
I've been saying that for a while.
Yeah, same.
Epic,
I'm trying to warn him about the crack, but no.
Menos, stop selling it then. Stop selling it then, Menos.
I've not been selling you no crack.
Is he your dealer? I thought Ben was your dealer. And that's why he's not here. By the way, Ben, you're a doc if you hear this.
No, Ben's not the dealer. He's just here for the abuse.
I thought he was the dealer.
No, that's you, man.
But he is doc. But he is doc though. He is doc though.
I have not been doing no crack.
But yeah,
Okay,
so,
I guess you don't mind if I send this videotape into the police station.
So before we send anything to the police station, let's look at the judgment. Sega stopped
By the way,
following actors' cocaine arrest.
By the way, the Nice Podcast does not condone the use of drugs or cocaine or anything in that situation.
Hey man, neither does Sega. Haha. But Sega stops Judgment sales following actors' cocaine arrest. So after actor Pierre Taki, was arrested for cocaine use. Oh man, let's go Pierre. Sega stopped shipments in digital.
Pierre, yo, wee.
Judgment.
If I was rich, I would try to. I don't know if I could. I would try to get Sega to make another game system.
So
Like I will give you this money if you Dreamcast 2.
No, I want Sega to know that they got more IPs than Sonic.
Yeah.
They have Yakuza.
They should go
They
for
have
another.
Phantasy Star Online 2, which will never in the West.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Billy. R.I.P. Billy Hatcher. R.I.P. No one's gonna remember you, but I remember you from the GameCube days.
I forgot all about Billy Hatcher.
There's also another article that goes with this.
Yeah, there's a sister article to this. There's a sister article to this, so we're gonna go right into it. But yeah, Pierre, he got arrested for doing sweet cocaine. So yeah,
You mean cute cane?
exactly.
Yeah. Oh wait, we're on Fritz.
I don't call it cocaine. I call it cute cane.
Wait, it's not.
Fritz.
Wait, no,
No,
that's just my perspective.
Yeah, because this says they're running good.
Oh, never mind that. My apologies. I'm also
you're
watching
good.
the podcast through my own perspective.
Yeah, this is the first time we were running fairly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, remember any of y'all seen Metalocalypse?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Remember that clown that always be on cocaine? He said, I don't call it cocaine, I call it cute cane.
yeah, here's the sister article. Okay. Here's the
That
sister
guy is
article
fucking
for
hilarious.
that. Is Kingdom Hearts 3 is changing Olaf's Japanese voice in an update following Pierre Taki's arrest. So basically, so Taki's been just taken out of everything.
Well, no, I was talking about the Kingdom's Hearts and
Shut up, fool.
Okay.
Well,
That's actually how they deal with stuff involving drugs in Japan and many other Asian countries. They take it extremely serious, alongside many other stank ratchet mess.
you have no idea. If I don't know, I do study a little bit about Japanese. I wouldn't say a lot. I'll say a little bit, because I'm not saying I know everything. But pretty much Japanese, their job is their life. Once you screw up that job, you are pretty much not only exiled from everything. It's like it's even worse than what it is over here in America. When you get fired in America, you can at least come back after a certain amount of time.
Yeah, and it depends on the offense. However, in Japan, if you do either something that's super stank ratchet, or you end up getting caught doing drugs, you're not only deplatformed, your entire livelihood is erased.
Yeah.
Like being shamed and being shunned, like you have it's a chance that you might be shunned, like completely shunned.
Yeah.
Like it can fucking mess with your life if you mess up your job even once in Japan. So that's why I would like to go to Japan, but I do not want to live in Japan type of thing. No, I want to live in Japan, but I don't want to jump in Japan.
You can't live there unless you know how to act.
No, it's not that. Of course, they got public rules that everybody acts different, but it's easy to pick up mannerisms in Japan. It's just the fact that I don't want job in Japan because it's the fact that how let's just say if you're off work and it's your day off. If your boss have a birthday party, you are mandatory. It's not an option. You are mandatory to go to that birthday party. And if you don't go to that birthday party, there's a chance you might get fired.
You just dishonored him, basically.
Yeah.
And it's like whatever the bosses does or the job does, you have to do too, no matter what the occasion.
Like, hey, we're going to the red district. Like, I'm married. I don't care. We're going.
That's how it is sometimes.
Yeah, that's really how it is. It's
Yeah,
very cutthroat.
Yeah, now,
You
how
gotta
I feel
text
about this
You gotta text your wife and everything. Like, honey, I gotta go to this district. It's mandatory. I'm sorry.
Well, unless you want to be jobless, then you better go.
Or have your or have your entire livelihood erased and replaced by other people. Oh, and if you're a major role, especially in the live action film, that thing is canceled. That thing is wiped completely, gone. From the internet, absolutely everywhere. And that's how they're treating Taki.
Well, I feel like this, like, I don't know. I feel like destroying someone's livelihood over that, like, cocaine arrest is, you shouldn't be doing cocaine, but I mean, destroying everything and patching out his voice because of that. I don't know. That just seems a little excessive to me.
Well, no wonder it
And
seems
by
like
the way,
so strict.
And by the way, it also affects your kids too. So
Yeah.
I would think twice. It also affects your kids, not just you. It affects your kids and your whole family.
And this is what most people prefer the fantasy world, because Japan and anime seems much nicer and calmer.
No, you have not seen most animes.
If you watch Planet, it's big. The Japan lifestyle.
A lot of anime involve a huge crisis. For example, Attack on Titan.
That's not Japan. I don't.
Oh,
I don't want to
dang it! My apologies then.
Nah, I said watch Planet. That's true life in Japan. Also very for no reason. Like,
yeah.
Watch
K-On. Yeah, watch K-On or
Dead. Don't
What
screw with
did I
Clonad.
come back to?
Yes,
watch
Clonad, especially season 1.
or be like Epic and watch Clannon.
I was
Be like
upset
Epic
about
and watch
that.
Clannon.
Planet.
He was a good
I've heard
person.
of- I've
Why
heard
did
of-
all that bad stuff happen to him?
I've heard of-
It's
Yeah.
life. Bad stuff happens to everybody. It's life.
Like, even really with true to form. Like,
I'll go live with Big O. I'll go live in that city.
Yeah.
Bro, that's even more.
Yes,
There's
I can mess
giant
with
robots
K-On.
and monster fights every day. Like, I just wake up like, oh, there's
Dude,
a
that's
giant
even more.
there's
even
a
more
giant-
depressing.
There's a giant monster fight outside. I better get to work.
Yeah.
Dude,
Or just
the
choose My
city's
Hero
always
Academia.
bad.
Or
Okay.
just choose My Hero Academia's world and choose a
That's
superpower.
more dangerous.
man, get your
I
quirk,
think no,
man.
I would have more fun in My Hero's world than in this world or any other world combined. To
Like,
be
yeah,
honest.
it's gonna be fun. Wait, I have a
At
question
least
about.
I get to do cool stuff.
Yeah. Well, that is if you have superpowers.
Like I already know what my
crap, I
quirk would be.
forgot normies are there as well.
Yeah.
So I have superpower. I already know my quirk gonna be.
Ah,
Be something like a hedgehog, like have spikes coming out my hair and my back.
Needle Jizo.
Yep, exactly. I'll have a move just like that. Hurts in my mouth.
I have a. Was the My Hero Academia move a canon? It wasn't canon, was it?
We'll talk about that right after this next topic, actually.
Okay.
Not really, but we'll talk.
Okay.
Diet entertainment. Yo, why am I echoing?
Yeah, why you echoing? Somebody needs to, fix that.
yeah, please fix that.
So yeah, Dialogue Entertainment gets political, openly supports refugees migrating to Europe.
Even though those are the guys that are messing crap up in Europe entirely. And they're just slaying them.
Ironic. Yeah, irony. So basically, hey, I don't know. This topic is stupid to me.
Yeah.
What do you got to say about it?
Yeah, I agree. This is pretty dumb, and they're only enabling a lot of troublemakers. I know it's not all of them, but it's a ton of them, and that's a seriously huge problem that they gotta deal with. So they should deal with that instead of trying to regulate fiction. That's all I got.
Yeah. So, anyone else have anything to say about that before we move on to the next topic?
Well, people try to regulate video games, but that shows the thing. Yeah, that's it.
Nicole,
What?
you have anything to say about that topic?
What was the topic? I wasn't paying attention.
I knew it. Zuko Part 2. But Daedalic is basically they're it's a stupid topic. Just go on the next topic. I don't really care about that topic. It's just dumb. Let's move on to the next one actually.
Bullshit. That's what happened. All right, let's go.
Yeah, it's a bullcrap topic. Anyone who is interested in the podcast, y'all can click the link in the description for that. It's just a stupid topic. I read through, but this is dumb. So
Yeah, there's some silly stuff that went on, but the main silly topic only pointed out two main silly topics. One of them being the banned Steam Game of the Week.
yeah, so Dead or Alive.
I do not want to talk about that. All right.
But yeah, Dead or Alive Extreme 3 details, additional censorship on PS4, new trailer release. Basically, a Sony rep was saying you should basically just import the game on the Switch.
Yeah, just import the game from the Switch. Do not screw with Sony's version, or you're gonna have a pretty bad time.
No. Here's the thing. Nintendo will let that on their platform and allow the original version on their platform. Sony is gonna screw over everybody and have a different fucking version of their platform. That is the bizarrest thing I have ever heard, but yet it's true.
If you were
I hate
during
Sony
the times that Sony would become the soy boys and Nintendo would be the people allowing all that stuff, I would not have believed you.
Yeah.
If you have been, sorry, go ahead.
If you took the me from 5 years ago and said that all this junk would happen, I'd honestly would laugh at your face and say what drugs you were on.
Have y'all seen some of the shit Nintendo be having in the store? Some of the shit really needs another look at.
They have chats with
Yeah.
a Japanese porn artist. They don't care.
They don't give no fucks anymore.
Yeah.
Why
The
does Nintendo
paradigm has shifted.
Nintendo be making everybody think nowadays, like, what's
Yeah.
going on?
Yeah, like Nintendo don't care. Nicole, what do you think about this topic? Did you pay attention for this one?
Well, I don't really play too much Nintendo games. I can't really say too much.
Nope.
Apologies, Nicole, but you sound a bit muffled.
You sound kind of docked. Keep going.
You just want to say that.
More or less because you hear Romeo pretty much eating a carrot, so
Yum.
He eats carrots.
yeah.
I'll skinny carrots.
Okay.
Yeah, surprisingly, dogs like carrots. So
Yeah, just
Do
don't
not give them
chocolate.
peanut butter. Do not give them peanut butter or chocolate.
technically, dogs can have peanut butter. They just can't have a lot of it.
I mean, they can technically have chocolate too, just not a lot, but just don't give them chocolate in general.
You guys, the reason why I
Yes.
say do not give them peanut butter, some dogs are getting really aggressive when you give them peanut butter. It's not like they can't have it, it's the fact that some of them can get really aggressive with it.
It's like you in jail, but I heard you got peanut butter.
No, see, my dad, he has a dog, and he's a pit mix, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And I swear to God, he loves peanut butter, and he will eat a freaking jar of it. Just like give him a jar of peanut butter, he'll be fine.
And the dogs can eat peanut butter, but some of them are just really, really aggressive with it.
Yeah, my dad's dog isn't aggressive. We just give him a jar and just leave him alone.
But quick last thing on this topic is Sony, or Sony as we're calling you, stop censoring stuff. Like, you're censoring your themes, censoring... what happened?
That's what I want to
Yeah.
know. That's
They
what,
moved it.
What happened?
They moved to California and then smoke that social justice weed.
Like, legit.
Social justice weed sucks.
No,
they-
what
yes,
happened?
it
No,
does.
what happened was that they already got the money. They're not pretty much, it's like they're not having enough attention to them. Like, since they already doing good, we're not really looking at them for anything. So they want attention. That's why they're pretty much doing this, because they really want attention.
I really feel like part of this is because their main... Because remember, Sony's main base used to be in Kyoto, but now that's their secondary base. Their main base is now in California, like Meno said. And, I feel like because of that, their main base is following by the U.S. rules of, oh, we can't show cleavage, and yeah.
Excuse
they're
me?
following by U.S. rules.
So U.S. can't show cleavage. You should
They'll
just
show
shut
you
down
getting
the whole.
waterboarded, but they won't show
You should
cleavage.
exactly. You should
Yeah.
shut down the beach. You should throw away bikinis. You should do all that.
Can I just tell y'all one? Let me just tell y'all one thing. United States rules fucking sucks, and it's fucking bizarre.
It's
How
not
the
even
fact
the
that
good
we-
bizarre.
United States in general is bizarre.
It's not
How the
good
fact
one.
that we can't, hang on. How the fact that we cannot have any lewd or we can't show any lewd stuff, but we can show people getting dismembered in fucking movie theaters
And waterboarded. Like,
and
remember,
water.
at the bottom, the dude got
And far
waterboarded.
worse.
Far worse on TV, but no. When we talk about a woman's bra, no, that's illegal. That's where we draw the line. But when somebody getting their hair torn from their body, like uncensored, where you can see everything, getting their guts ripped out and strangled. I'm looking at you, Mortal Kombat. I love your game, by the way. I love your game, by the way.
Yeah,
Find the
getting
next
their
one.
brains eaten like a shish kebab.
Yeah, honestly, I don't want to hear from anybody when I'm looking at like shit like how where you can get torn in half or, super. I just feel it bizarre how United States laws are really not really helping anybody and they're outdated as shit and they still trying to enforce it.
Oh, it is helping people. It's helping the tiny people. It's helping the
helping the
tiny
leechers.
people that want to be huge.
I'm a dog
So-
for the United States. Is that possible? Is it possible?
Yeah, should be.
I'm doing it.
Mm.
Yeah, so I don't know
Don't-
what it's doing.
Everyone wants to ruin everyone else's fun.
Yeah.
No, it's just like United States is just like every other state. They want to control shit, but you can't really control people's actions. You can only like say you can do this and this and this, but you really can't really control somebody. And
Like,
that's what they want to control.
No
Like,
fun allowed.
And
like, we're
I
censoring
think this is
Like, we're censoring this so people can't loot it up. Like, that's not gonna stop anything.
Mm-hmm. Imagine.
I think this is the last on the censorship news. What I'm about to do next. Yeah. So, just
Oh yeah.
All right.
The last
I was
one
about to say.
is.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
last one
The
is.
last censorship news is the banned Steam Game of the Week, correct?
Yep. Social Justice Warriors tried to get the
Yeah.
version visual novel banned from YouTube, social media, and all this. Really now?
Oh wait, no, that's not the.
Leave us alone.
No, that's not the one. However, that is still a topic.
Yeah.
Leave us alone.
The one involves something even dumber. To ease spoilers, since this is a super short novel, there is death involved in there, and social justice warriors are reading about that one. However, thankfully the developers of the game struck back with facts and logic.
You said logic.
Yeah. Social Warriors don't know what that is.
Yeah.
You said logic.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're taking aim at Arcane City Game Studios after the independent developer came to the defense of freedom of creative expression following Steam's ban of Rape Day. I'm not saying that name again, so don't ask me. Okay, much like how SJWs began harassing YouTuber Sid Alpha.
I'll say it
Yeah.
again. That game. And that's all that far I'm going to take it.
Yeah, I'm not saying that name again. You'll have to
Yeah, let's all not.
But yeah, like I said, I say it too many times. We have to age restrict this. But yeah, so basically, I mean,
They're doing.
it's probably on the edgier side. I don't know. I didn't play it, but I don't like this visual novel. But honestly, I don't care. Just let me.
I actually played it.
That was
Stop
It's
focusing.
It's just the fact that the developers said that I don't think this would be the right platform to sell our game, but Steam still let them anyway. Even they told them that was like a bad idea. And the fact Steam
Yeah.
still let it on anyway, that's what I found striking. That's what I
Oh
found.
yeah, this one ain't on Steam. This one ain't on Steam either. It's from their own site.
Yep. Justice Warrior still want to get taken down.
Yeah.
Like, this is my site, therefore I can keep it up if I want.
So just stop focusing.
Yeah.
Focus on bigger problems in the world. There are much bigger problems in here than showing a woman's body parts and a man's body. Just handle the big situations.
Yeah.
No. Let me tell you this, because we are an organization that cares about other people, aka we think that you should be offended by something that is not even involving you. So that's what they think.
Okay. You know what? I'm offended by your music today because you keep singing about butts. I'm offended by that. How do you feel about that?
Why is we talking about butts, man?
Because that's what they keep rapping
That's
about.
social justice warriors for you. Nicole.
Yeah. They read about everything.
What
They just
happened
get
to free
upset.
speech?
Everything.
What happened to free speech? It's not.
Free speech, but what happened to the freedom of art?
Yeah. So what do you think about this, Nicole?
Freedom of expression.
No comment.
Thank
Nicole
you.
got no comment. Well, you know what? With that, we're going on to the next topic. This is on to some of the silly news. We got multiple silly newses, which is good because sometimes you need a little silly after stupid. So Supreme
How
Court
much of the stupid?
ruling temporarily scopers all Fortnite dance lawsuits. So basically, that means that all the people trying to sue Fortnite for different lawsuits, it's been put on hold temporarily, so Epic can chill for a little bit. Because people have been suing them left and right, like between Alfonso Rivera, 2 Milli, and a lot of other people trying to sue them for dances.
Hang on. Whoever got that thing in the background, you can chill out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First the sucking noise, now that.
Yeah, I think it's Zuko. I don't know.
That's not
Just
me.
mute yourself, mister.
Okay, let me.
We still love you, Zuko.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree that all those
Not like
scenes
that,
of
though.
Fortnite all those scenes involving Fortnite dances aren't going to go anywhere. How you copyright a dance? How you patent a dance?
Well, you can't unless it's complicated.
Yeah, there's more to that.
Oh my god, why am I still hearing that sound?
Yeah, it's not me.
What the heck was that? Oh, sorry. That time. But I'm good. I think we're good on this. I thought someone called me, but no. So yeah, basically this is good for Epic, because people, like I said, they've been trying.
It's you, Epic. It's you.
Yeah, it's totally you, Epic.
What sound are you hearing?
I did.
It's a whirring sound like. Yeah.
It's like a random weird ringing like sound when you talk.
That might just be with the audio. Can't do nothing about that right now.
Aw.
Sounds like you need a good mic, man.
Give me your Blue Yeti and we're good. Okay.
Yeah, I'm keeping my Blue Yeti, dog.
No, I'm
That's
gonna
enough
steal
for
it.
me, dog.
I'm just gonna steal it.
I got security, so.
Bro, your security can't stop me.
I'll hire Ben. Ben could hire some more security guards.
Bro, I already got Ben, man. So you good? So you good, man? I don't.
No. I'll call dibs on Ben if he ever shows up.
Pause.
Monster pause.
I said if he ever shows up. I was at a pause.
Nah, you said you call dibs on Ben. Pause.
Yeah, you legit called dibs on Ben.
Then I said if he ever shows
bro,
up.
you can't recover from that. I'm sorry.
Nah, bro. I said if he ever shows up, bro.
Son, hold that L.
I said I call dibs on Ben if he ever shows up.
Hold the L.
Too late now.
I said I call dibs on Ben if he ever shows up, and then I said pause. And it was like, actually, that doesn't that's not the sign of a pause.
Yeah, bro, you're calling dibs on another male, man.
Yeah.
Just take your pause.
Calling dibs on another person is kinda.
I mean, if it's a woman, that's not pause. That's just weird. But man, That's Paul.
What are you talking about? I call dibs on that Benjamin.
Yeah.
That $100. That hundo. I call dibs on
Yeah,
money. You
nah,
can't
man. Nah, man.
call
More
dibs on
pandering,
money. You can't do
more
that.
pandering to Hillary Clinton. Get out.
Don't touch that.
Yeah.
I call dibs on Benjamin. You know, the hundo.
Nah, bro. Hold the L and let's move on to the next topic.
We normally use that if it. We normally
That
use it
hundo.
to sound suspect.
Yo, man.
And speaking of hundo, can y'all drop that Can we get like 100 likes? That hundo?
Bro, if we got 100 likes, I'd give people $5 each. Because I know.
You heard it here. You heard it here first. Documented. Suko, you got it in the records? Write it down, Suko.
Yeah.
Hey, we already know
That's
we
how confident I am. We're not gonna get
Wait.
100 likes. But,
Whoa, wait, Epic. We already know Suko owes some of our subscribers $20, right?
oh yeah. Between me and Suko, they're gonna get a lot of money. But we're not getting 100 likes, so I'm confident in that. But yeah, PUBG banned in several Indian cities for being too addictive / violent. There's a sister topic to this that I'm gonna go into as well.
Did those kids get arrested?
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
apparently.
That's the sister topic. So,
Yeah, they actually got arrested for that junk. Honestly, this is super dumb to me.
yeah, that's why it's on the silly news.
Yeah.
It's just silly. Okay. But yeah, here it is. So basically, the sister topic is police detained 10 teenagers in India for playing banned video game, which is PUBG. I'm not gonna try to pronounce the name of that place, but it was banned in that place. Yeah.
Like, how did you find me? How did you know I was playing Plego? Like, how did you know?
So yeah, it was banned in PUBG. No, it wasn't banned in PUBG. It is PUBG. It was banned in.
It's better than PUBG, I guess.
India's banned in PUBG. No, we can't use that anymore. Aw.
But yeah, So PUBG.
No point go.
Hey,
Hey,
Yeah.
how's it going? But yeah, basically, I don't know. It's just you're banning game for being too addictive.
was it what now?
Yeah, I think the officials must have caught. I think the officials back at those Indian cities must have caught on to it. Realized. I mean, not realized. Must have gone to it, got caught up with the game, and then decide, hey, let's just ban it.
Nah, man, they were on that good crypto stuff that you can only find in certain parts of India, and they're just smoking the mess out of that. And
Yeah.
yo, you want to ban something? Yeah, I do. Let's do it. Whoa, man, this is out of this world. And they banned.
It's bad enough they're smoking that highly misandric crap. They're also smoking whoever's banning this.
If y'all want, here's how I think about this topic. Don't tell me, you can't tell me what I can or can't play inside my own house. That's all I can tell you. That I can play whatever I can play whatever I want to in my own house. It's my money, it's my house, and I can do whatever I want with it. Can't control me. And plus, I hate China's social system. I did hear China does have a social system, and I think that's fucking gay. If you don't act right, then Big Brother can't tell you where you can go, where to travel, or anything. Like, I feel bad for China for that one.
Yeah,
I
same.
really do.
Feel
But
bad
yeah,
for
don't
China
tell
for
me
that,
what-
and I feel bad for India's men for all the misandric crap that goes on over there. It's one of the most misandric places. I'd rather not go into that too much.
I don't know why. I don't know who or why. I can't even see us. I cannot ever see the social system go down in the United States because I'm with Rich on this one. I feel like it'd just be too corrupt.
Yeah,
Like, I feel like people can just misuse the fuck out of that shit.
yeah. Plus, it's going to cause a couple of wars.
Also, this is just something I'm gonna say. And this is not a blowout rich. This is something that because he did release a video, apologize first, but like I saw another podcast that was talking about this. I'm not calling them out. Uh, yeah. They were talking about how with was it Fortnite, Nintendo Switch was not having crossplay with the other consoles. That article that they were going off of was wrong, which I already knew that, which is why I never covered that. So anyone who heard that article was false. The Nintendo Switch, you can still play Fortnite with your friends on the PS4 and Xbox One. The only thing is they added a patch that allows you to also play with your friends on mobile devices. That was it. They did not take the cross compatibility with the PS4 Xbox One from it. They didn't.
I still want to. I can only see hardcore people playing Fortnite on their cell phones. That's what I see.
And we're not just saying that just because we're trying to prove that like we're not trying to say it's Shovo say hey was right or anything like this. We're just saying that because like people we do not get to the news as fast as everybody else outlet does. We just try to cover as much facts and try to proofread as possible. Running this show and coming up with facts and stuff and proofreading and make sure it's correct is actually more of a hassle than y'all think it is. And if we don't think that the news is worth it, we end up dropping it all entirely. Each of us has read this podcast before, and we know what goes in the podcast, and we know how much effort we have to put in the podcast just to make it successful. I understand that half y'all don't understand that, but just know that we proofread shit.
We're not. We don't just say, "Oh, here's a topic." That's why there's certain topics that I've dropped, certain topics that Max Meno's dropped, everyone's dropped. Because like this does not have enough, stuff with it, and like I'll each topic. I'm okay, and that's why it was one of those topics. Like I read it, and I still thought it was stupid. I thought I should share it, and then I went on from it. Because like I said, there's just certain topics that I feel like there's not enough there, and I just drop them entirely. Some I keep on. I'll say, okay, I just say a little bit here because I'm not sure. And that's things. I like to pride this podcast on not giving misinformation. We definitely are. We definitely try our best not to. And so far, we have. The episodes we have not. That's good. I'm really happy about that. So everyone gets a clap and a half.
Clap. Wait. This ain't game theory. Let's not do this now. Let's not do this.
Oh man, Matt Pat, please don't get us. I love you, Matt Pat.
Yeah, please.
Like I really support game theory. I like you, Matt Pat, and step in. I think actually spread positive influence in this community. We need more of that. We don't need any more toxicity than we do have on that. And by the way, if y'all watch the beat 'em ups, if y'all watch that channel, the beat 'em ups, like I do, please leave that guy alone. If you're part of the whole antagonizing him,
I saw that video. Oh,
yeah, I saw that video recently, and he seems like a really good guy. I really didn't know he had depression, but depression hits everybody. It hits everybody, and please leave the guy alone. I don't think he has done nothing to deserve much hate, even though anybody can spread hate for no reason. And once you start to, go a bit too far with it, then it can make a person extremely cautious, and it can make things bad. I don't know what the hell is wrong with you. Some people, where they just have to spread hate for just hate's sake, or where they have to just cause misinformation because of the fact that they don't have enough information, or they just hate that person. Can you just please leave that person alone and move on with your life? There's much more important things to just hate or slander somebody. I don't understand where they got this mob mentality or this mentality for pretty much the hate bandwagon anywhere. But I really do believe that there shouldn't be hate, and you shouldn't hate on somebody just because they're doing something that they love, even if it's open up a Patreon or doing YouTube or anything like that. And that's what I want to get off my chest for a little bit.
But yeah, with that, let's go to the next topic. UK supermarket Aldi. Aldi's actually in the US as well, but the UK division of it.
Oh sweet, my Game Informer came in. Shit.
Bully hunter style ad campaign to get kids off games. So basically, it's called Tea Time Takedown, and there are certain times you can pay these professionals from Aldi to get into your kid's game and basically just keep killing them so they get off the game and come to dinner. Um, now, okay, I'm gonna stop being Epic Steve for a second. Just be epic. Y'all ready?
Yes.
Yep.
Niggas, really?
That was epic.
Like we really do. Parents aren't being parents again. Oh,
Yeah.
a supermarket to get my kids off this game so they come to dinner. He's not coming to dinner. She's not coming to dinner. If we keep getting you killed in this game, you'll get so tired you're gonna turn the game off to come to dinner. What?
Man, your parents.
Get out of here.
Man, your parents has been. Parents, I don't know what if it
Parents
is.
don't even
Parents
know how
being
to
so
parent
soft.
anymore at this point. And
Man,
that
y'all
was
kids
way
was
before
back in the
video games.
days, bro. You were born in the 90s? Have you been born in 97 or anything like that? 98, 97? Do you know when parents tell you it's time for dinner, you don't have your butt in that seat by dinner time, you're going to bring the belt out, you're going to know what's up. They're going to whip you, they're going to whip you like it's worse than a slave.
Yeah. They're going to choose either a belt, a switch, or a hand. It's going to
get
hurt.
whipped, and you ain't get no dinner that night either.
Either.
Yeah.
You're going to get your ass kicked, then you ain't going to get...
There's
No
only,
dinner.
there's only one way out of that situation. Better call grandma.
There's...
Mhm.
I don't know if nowadays if people just calling it child abuse and they're trying to.
Yeah,
No,
they're actually calling it child abuse nowadays.
There's a difference between child abuse and discipline. That is more borderline discipline than anything else. Like, if your child acting right, then he needs to know what's up. He needs to know who's alpha in the house. If you're not gonna let them know who's alpha, they're going to let your kids walk all over you. That's why if I have kids and they don't come to dinner time, they don't know what's up.
When did parents stop being parents? It baffles.
They also fill it with toxic songs to further torture you if you're bad. That's what my mom and stepdad actually did.
Like, this is just crazy stuff. Like, parents are looking for every reason not to be parents.
Yeah.
Aldi, a supermarket, basically a budget store, because it sells stuff really cheap if you have low income. A budget store to say, oh, can you help? Can you basically help parent my kids? No.
Nicole was trying to say something. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, see, if I have kids, dude, I'm taking every single cord to their game systems, controllers, phones, everything. And of course, I would pretty much just torture my kids by not having the Wi-Fi on. So.
Wait. So you said you're gonna take their console?
Yeah, I'd do the same.
So you're gonna be a parent? I don't believe it.
Yeah, I'm with you, Nicole. I'd do the same.
You can push a button and they can't play the game no more.
Yeah. Or just take all their consoles and junk and turn off the Wi-Fi.
I would just go take the cords to all their electronics and just disconnect the Wi-Fi.
Like, I'm just scratching my head. Y'all might hear that, but it baffles my mind. You know, like those Hearts, like Kingdom Hearts 3, when the fat guys when they hit you, they start scratching your head. That's what I'm doing. Like,
Dude,
not understanding.
No. If my kid don't come to dinner, bruh, I swear to God, if you don't come to dinner, I'm ruining Wi-Fi for the rest of us.
Oh yeah, it's like oh yeah, you don't want dinner? I'll take it. Let's see, what happened to the power? Yo, I don't know. You tell me.
Like I said,
that is super.
Two things. If the kid acting up, I'm gonna send them to the mother. If not that, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do what back my parents did in the 90s. What we did is we're gonna either take everything out your room, take care of all the entertainment systems and everything out the room. It's gonna be Amish time for you, fool. Or we're gonna just send you in your room, and then you're gonna have to wait until we pull out the belt slowly. We're going up the stairs like it's a scary movie, and we're gonna hit your ass.
Just
They're gonna go upstairs and put everything.
Yeah, they're gonna choose a belt, a switch, or a hand. It's hockey mask time either way.
Just hope we don't show up with no bottle of Gatorade.
Oh, hockey mask time, but without the murder. Normally, hockey mask time involves murder.
You said don't show him, but okay, here we go. Like, where? Oh, this is tiring. I'm energized. Where?
I just don't understand where the disconnect has come from. Parents say, let's not be parents. Like, I don't know where the disconnection came from.
Beat your ass, let me tired, thirsty, not paying again.
But yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. But Epic Steve's gonna come back for this next topic. Okay. Let me bring him back.
I didn't care with your Epic Steve. Parents need to start being parents.
Yeah, parents need to start being parents again, because whatever crap they're doing, it's not flying.
Yeah, I had to drop the Steve for a second, just go Epic, but Epic Steve's back now. Sorry about that, guys. You know, sometimes my other half has to come out.
I'm sorry. If I keep laughing, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, like, I just beat the shit out of my child. It's let me dry and thirsty. And then the Gatorade to give me
I just don't understand parents not being like it still baffles my mind to still see parents. You know what? I don't want to be a parent. Like, what? You don't have kids. Piece of crap. I'm sorry, but okay. Let's go to the next topic.
The condom broke.
Yeah.
Yo, man. You should swallow. But
keep in your pants, keep your legs closed.
He told me it was safe.
Yo, bro. He was wearing sand armor. But yeah.
I thought he was wearing protection. I was wearing my armor. Yeah, that's clearly it.
That ain't that kind of protection.
Well, this is actually the last topic, and it's a funny topic. So, Halo fans are sending the devs too much.
Oh, wait. Before that one, we accidentally skipped the band game of the week.
Did you just talk about that with the other band?
No, it was the My Girlfriend topic.
By the way, you guys, if y'all watch this video in the comment section, please tell us. If y'all about to hit your climax, tell us what blast that you're gonna fire off.
Oh my god!
Scatter bullet.
Oh my gosh!
I don't know. I'm gonna have to do.
Topic you was talking about.
Oh man, I never sent it. My apologies.
Yeah, you never.
I'm gonna fire off the final flash. That's what I'm.
We're gonna have to fall. Now I have to end with that dumb news instead.
Yeah. Go ahead and send it now.
Okay.
We'll do that, then we'll do this last one.
All right.
Swear to God, that shit was funny.
Nah, you're a bullet! But yeah.
Scatter bullet!
Oh my god.
Gunfire! Woo! Oh man, they're gonna have to do Gohan. Oh no. They're gonna have to do Gohan and Videl when that gets to happening.
Yeah, man, hit that Masenko.
I'm gonna just say Final Flash on mine. Final.
Oh.
You can tell Gohan respects Piccolo more because he like Gohan. Which move are you gonna do? Are you gonna do a Kamehameha Masenko? Son of a bitch, you're not my son. Like you didn't raise me.
Oh man.
Actually, no. He's gonna do that burst rush. He's gonna do that burst rush.
That burst rush, just the best move in the game.
Exactly. It's a beatdown with a Kamehameha. By the way, the best parent in Dragon Ball Z isn't Piccolo. It isn't Goku. It isn't Vegeta. It's not even Gohan. It's Chi-Chi. Wow.
There.
She's a no. She's strict. She is too strict.
There.
But that's the thing. She's a good mother for being like that.
Yeah.
Like, if you're a parent, who'd you let your child go off to space to fight intergalactic aliens?
I don't think she still did it because her son stood up to her.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is like she had to see
got
her fiance, because Goku was her fiance at the time. He got a hole put into his chest. That was the first thing she saw when she got engaged with Goku. He's like Piccolo, and then her husband died, and then her son was taken by some alien freak. Break anyone.
Yeah, Chi-Chi
And then
got
the
him.
worst of it all was the reason why Akira Toriyama married Chi-Chi to Goku was because of a punishment. Because he punished Chi-Chi by just marrying her off to Goku. Yeah, that was a punishment. That was it.
Yikes.
Akira Toriyama.
Punishing her for what? Being strict?
He doesn't like Chi-Chi. He doesn't like that character.
So that's how I got married to her.
He's not a big fan of female characters in general. He's not very good at making female characters.
Youch.
So what?
I don't think it was about that. I don't think it was that. I think it was more like he doesn't know how to write romance type of well. That's why you can barely see it or barely notice it. That's why Goku and Videl was kind of like, not Goku, Gohan and Videl was like the first one, and it kind of wasn't written that way. I think he kind of needed help on that one, but I don't know.
Videl is best wife.
So yeah,
no,
in band topic
it's
news.
It's
Oh
between
yeah.
Videl and 18.
Now we're on the band Steam Game of the Week.
Band Steam Game of the Week. Yay, this is a new thing that we got, probably, because it's going to be weekly. My girlfriend banned from Steam for being set in college. Y'all going with this? I got to talk to someone.
College?
Yeah, they got banned from being set in a college where everyone is of legal age unless you're Jimmy Neutron or has skipped a bunch of grades.
Oh yeah, Jimmy Neutron. Oh yeah, did Jimmy Neutron ever aired the last episode? Now I'm feeling old.
Yeah.
I don't remember
Apologies
the last episode
for
of
dating
Jimmy.
this, well.
What was the last episode of Jimmy Neutron?
Also, the developers plan to rewrite just to appease Steam, but to no avail since this game was already being evaluated and then it got banned for this dumb reason. Preferably, for my view of this, just go to anywhere else but Steam from this point forward. Don't even bother rewriting it. Just come as you are on everywhere but Steam. Come on, we have a bunch of fish in the sea of PC gaming. Manga gamer, Jazz USA.
Wait, you know what I just realized?
Epic Games might even host this for you.
No, but yeah, do you know what I just realized? The first person who commented in our chat, R18, is the same thing that this game was rated, supposed to be rated, R18.
Yeah.
Is that coincidence or that person actually come on because they saw that?
That's a really huge coincidence.
That is weird.
Romeo, you want a biscuit? Want a biscuit? Go get a biscuit.
Shoutouts to you, R18.
Yeah, shoutouts to you. But yeah,
so R18 can't get into college or something? That's what you was talking about?
I don't even know what the heck this ban is. Steam just...
Yeah.
Hey, yo, let's ban.
Yeah, Steam is officially... Steam's already the taste police, and now this is just confirming it even further.
Yeah.
Bad,
What's
Steve.
This
Bad.
game is about illegal adults flirting with each other and stuff?
Yeah.
Like banned.
Bad Steam. Bad.
Would you
Steam.
rather underage
There's already our previous game of the week where it tried to dance around the ban, but to no avail. This time it's completely dumb since in this setting everyone is legal unless you're a super genius.
Yeah, so yeah.
What'd you think of the game?
That's
I told you that shit, Fi.
Yeah, so
It looks pretty nice. So if it weren't for shenanigans like this, I'd pick it up.
But wait for the Wii. I'm gonna get. Hang on, let me.
Okay, but yeah, on to the last topic. So yeah, here it is. Halo fans are sending the devs too much pizza after the Master Chief Collection PC reveal.
Yeah.
They've said, hey, let's he took to Twitter showing off multiple pizzas sent in by grateful fans. So a lot of fans were grateful that's coming to PC, and they said, you know what? I'm gonna hit you up with that Domino's, that Pizza Hut, Little Caesars, whatever. You ball on the budget. Yo, here you go, man. Thank you so much for bringing this PC. Here's some saving you ordering pizza and
Downstairs is free for you.
Yeah.
and giving Brian Jarrett, director, and a lot of people at 343 Industries, they've been sending it to like 343. They haven't been sending it to the houses in general. They've been sending it to 343, the building. They've been pizza. They've been they're so grateful they're sending them pizzas. They already paid for pizzas. So.
I'm sorry. Are we being haunted right now? Because what is that noise?
Drugs. Just don't worry about
it. Epic sadly can't do anything about it.
Yeah. I thought we already just covered that, Suko. Try to keep up. Okay.
Thankfully, we got rid of that sucking noise. Otherwise, we would have had to.
Don't worry about that either, Suko. That was.
I'm not even gonna touch that.
Exactly. Let's just give our thoughts on this last topic and go into the outro.
I think this is amazing. This is a definite display of love, and I'm glad this actually happened.
Yeah,
honestly, I also wish I would have sent them pizza as well, but they told us to stop, so we have to stop.
Yeah, they said we are grateful.
Many thanks for this, you guys.
Yeah, they're like, thanks for the pizzas, but please stop.
I wish you guys well.
We got like 100 boxes already. Please stop. We're good.
I want free pizza. Wait, I'm fat. I want free celery. I'll take the celery.
What do you think about this topic, Nicole?
Gee, dude. I don't even know, honestly. But the pizza part, though, dude. I want pizza.
They left their trash in my room. Now I'm going to have to clean up. Fuck! Oh, shit.
But I like to, like, if someone leaves trash in my room, I just take that trash and put it outside their door. Like, you forgot this.
Okay, I'll be right back. Gotta go do.
Sorry. Yeah, when you have company over and they forget to throw their shit away, that gets kind of irritating.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't let company in my room.
Any other thoughts about this topic, you guys?
But you gotta have friends. I got friends, maybe. I don't know.
Like you remember when your parents tell you to clean your room when company's coming over. Like, I'm sorry, is the company gonna come in my room?
Dude, there used to be a whole bunch of memes about that.
Yeah. Wait, there's already a bunch of memes about the pizza. I wish I had sent them the links to there, but on their Twitter, there's even more pizza being shown.
Glad I got a trash bag in my room.
Yeah.
But I want pizza.
Even more pizza being shown, including the meme about pizza skin being on their guns. They're gonna ride.
I want some pizza.
You really
They're gonna ride this all the way to the release. I bet they're gonna ride that all the way to the release.
Wait, hang on. Are we what are we doing now? Are we doing just doing another topic, or are we
Yes, we're discussing the guys behind the Halo game sent too much pizza after a PC port of everything of the entire series is going down.
What was wrong with that, man? I wouldn't mind some pizza.
Hey, they party. If that's how they party, hey man, they party. Let them chill. Let them have their fun, their own fun. Remember that time when that company split from Activision? Oh, Bungie. When Bungie split from Activision, they ordered some champagne. Bro, I'll be doing that too.
Yeah.
It's a celebration.
The hell with champagne? I want some
weeks
pizza.
Worth of pizza. Yeah, come on. 2 weeks worth of pizza. You can't argue with that.
Okay,
That sounds like my 22nd birthday.
Wait, Epic's back.
I am back. That was the last topic. So unless y'all have anything else to say, let's get into these outros.
Wait, 2 things first. One. Not next weekend, but possibly the following weekend. I haven't made this decision yet, but possibly your favorite girl will be enlisting into the military. But I cannot I can't really get into it right now with you guys. But if I do, I will let you guys know. And of course, I will be writing letters to Epic, DC, and any of the other guys if they want in this video. I will write them letters. They can read them to you guys if they choose to. And I will.
What she's saying is she's about to leave and it's about to become a total Sasha fest again. Sasha fest, everybody. Just think about it. No more donuts.
Nicole,
Let's
Nicole, I
not
wish
think
you
about
the
it and say
best.
we did. So, yeah.
I wish you the best on your military adventures.
Yeah.
Everyone wish her the best. If y'all wanna chat with her on a DM, not me. Okay.
You know they're gonna chat on the DMs. You know that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, so how's she doing?
Business topics only, however.
Hang on. She's trying to say something. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And to after I did talk to some recruiters Thursday, I actually did hang out with DC and another friend of ours. And DC, you want to tell them how happy you got when I gave you a specific gift?
Yeah, I love this girl. I ain't afraid to say it. I love this girl. Sad that she have to go. But all the gifts, all that good gifts she gave me, I didn't take her out before she freaking leaves for good. She doesn't know when, but I'm gonna have to bait her. I'm gonna have to bait her to make her do it sooner than later. Maybe she's trying to make it like before the last days for us a farewell present to her. I don't care. I just know that what she gave me, I feel like I need to give more than what I need to give more what she gave, like more than she gave me. She gave me a lot of stuff.
You want to be specific with the gift I gave you, so they don't be thinking.
She gave me a shit ton of GameCube games that are fucking rare as shit nowadays that you can't find anywhere else. You have a GameCube version of Ocarina of Time. You know how hard as shit to find one of those is at a reasonable price. It's a little hassle, but yeah, I appreciate it.
Congratulations.
Just to name a few games I gave him, I had, of course, what he said, Ocarina of Time. I had Wind Waker, Sonic Mega Collection, GoldenEye, Everything or Nothing. Of course, y'all know that's 007. If I'm not mistaken, Shadow the Hedgehog, and a few other games.
Well, enjoy playing Shadow the Hedgehog for a bunch of hours. Enjoy that.
This girl loves me. And I know she does. I just have to be like, thank you. Just thank you. Making my voice squeak. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. And also, in one of the other games I gave him too was Resident Evil 4, the 2-disc GameCube game, if y'all remember that.
Yeah.
Much more, like I said, very appreciated. Thank you. I'm going to cherish it always.
Yeah, he wanted to pay me for them, but I just gave them for free because he bought me a
Bit late, huh? You're a bit late, huh?
She said bye. She kept saying bye. Wow.
And by the way, Ocarina of Time plus the 2-disc bonus with the Master Quest both cost $89.50. So, yeah, good luck with that one.
Yo, this girl in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is a freak. That's all I say. Yo, let's get these outros. Nicole San Diego.
Of course, this is your lovable, awesome, amazing Hispanic Nicole San Diego. I don't know when you may or may not hear from me, but whenever I let them know, of course, I will let you know as well. And of course, I will always love you guys. But until that happens, I love you guys.
She says she's going to have a farewell stream on Superstar DC's channel. Just let y'all know, Superstar DC, twitch.tv/Superstar DC, you know, that channel. Whenever I stream, which is Monday through Friday. At 9 p.m.
You got a cold there, DC? You got a real
bad? Yeah, are you okay, DC?
Trust me.
Mad cold.
No, I got a real tuberculosis. I mean, tuberculosis. I mean,
DC outro.
Superstar DC at Twitch.tv. You know, YouTube. Whenever, like Epic said, whenever I post shit, it's like whenever. Matter of fact, I was working on it. Oh God. Oh God, it's ugly as fuck.
Oh my.
I was working on a YouTube video before I got on the podcast, and I don't know if I'm gonna release it, but I'm like, it's the top 5 things I want in Pokemon Shield and Sword. Yeah, top 5 things I want.
I will play.
man.
I just. Why can't I just walk past someone like normal? Like, oh, hello there. Like, let's battle. Like, leave me alone.
Well, if it's anything like a Sun and Moon, there's actually a meter. If you can sneak around them without filling up the meter, you can leave without battling them.
Yeah, they
Just-
might bring that back.
I was
Trust
very-
me, you want to battle as many people as possible.
Like,
That
I
last
get-
battle is a bitch. That last battle is a fucking bitch.
Lasagna.
I get that,
Super
but I
serious.
just it's creepy when they actually walk around in a circle, like looking for someone to battle. Like, I wonder who I'm going to battle today. I wonder if I walk around in a circle like a million times, someone will walk right by.
That's actually the one downside I'd be fine with it if I choose to live in the Pokemon world.
Pokemon, got it. I'm not gonna say it.
Oh man, no!
I don't want to get copyrighted.
Menos, you want to live in the Pokemon world?
Yeah,
You're not gonna visit.
preferably Unova or either Unova or Alola.
You just
now that's
What you
Super
talking about?
Uh,
You want to be with the rats and the snakes? Yeah. New York, right?
This is all after hours right now. So Suko outro.
This has been Suko. Hope you all have an amazing morning. Well, I'm sad to see Nicole go. I'm gonna have words with her after the podcast.
What
Very
was
many
that?
words, and I hope you all join us all again next week.
Okay, Master Minos.
This has been Master Meno of Absolute Destiny Whatever and the Archive channel. And until next time, be seeing ya. And Nicole, you get my best wishes as well.
Thanks, guys. I love you.
And this is Epic Steve, the big
Yeah.
boss of the podcast. You guys have a nice morning and rest of your weekend.